small girls. Just checking.
No, grown men can lift the sword, Garnet.
Well,
Would you like
I
to
could
try?
eat a soul. I could eat a soul like a snack.
But I'm more thinking practical terms about swinging this fucking massive sword.
Well, what if
And
it turns him
honestly,
evil?
I'm sorry, but
Evil
your
Chad?
arms are small and noodly.
Excuse Matcha, my arms are not noodly.
Matcha comes walking
Minus
back
2 strength.
from the meeting. He's like, what did I just walk in on?
Oh, Matcha isn't here.
huge
Oh, well done.
infernal sword.
Yeah, you open the door. The sword is just like covered with evil runes on the floor on a plate, and you just see Garnet going,
My arms are noodly, right?
Do you
Right,
think you could lift that, Zweihander?
Yeah, you try it.
Your arms aren't noodly, but that thing is pretty big.
And evil.
And apparently evil. What is that?
Well, we can get you in contact with our administrator and we can sort out this issue, but we do have to head on inside for an important matter.
important matter is going to have to wait. Sorry, slight matter of defamation of character. No, I've been read in entirely on your little mechanical big gob that you crafted up, and having my name bandied about inside that big fancy school of yours, getting all sorts of unwanted attention from the big horned man himself. Ooh.
Well, you sound and look like an asshole, so I feel like we did you a favor.
The negotiator, everybody.
me and Ariana just
Greetings, everyone. Yet another Wednesday has passed, and our demands have not yet been met, which means that we have no choice but to unleash yet another episode of Book of Dawn, Ioth Academy, upon you. I am Tormented by Gnomes, leader of the Ioth Academy Liberation Front. Joining me are my noble comrades in our eternal struggle, Leg Day and Lemon Kiwi. Leg Day, what's going on?
Oh, not too much. It's warm and I'm stressed, so my nose exploded earlier, which is always always welcome addition to my day. Like, you know what? You didn't have enough blood on you, so we're gonna handle that. Thanks, nose. Very chill.
I have watched some anime, and I did not think that's how that worked. Lemon, what about you? How are things?
These nachos are bomb.
Okay,
That's
let's
all.
go. You know what? You know what?
W.
What more do we need in
All I
life?
need in life. Nachos,
Mhm.
cats, and D&D.
The Holy Trinity. Crowan is not able to join us today, so we're just going to go ahead and act like we know what we're doing without him, because I'm going to be honest, I am brain dead and tired. But I took notes, and we have an adventure to go on. So, in X days, which I can pull up in a moment, I just don't remember. It's like a week or 2 weeks or something. The Feast of High Summer will be upon us, and on that day, Athalor on Onderud will be traveling with his friends to the court of the Summer Wood Elves, the court of the Summer Queen, Tumlair, and the Emerald Pools. There he will begin to fulfill the promise that he made to marry a princess of Tumlair in order to seal a diplomatic alliance between the Alpha Refuge of Onderud and the Wood Elves of Tumlair. In advance of this meeting, he received a magical flower that told him to bring 3 gifts to this meeting, and he would be told nothing else about it. Athalor has been contemplating these gifts. He is creating a tiara with various special materials and symbolic significance. And what's the other thing that's not the thing?
Gift for the bride is the tiara. Gift for the court is the Naraman wine from the Dead City. And the gift for the people is murder.
Murder, exactly. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
The people
elves-
demand murder.
Exactly. A sacrifice. The elves of Tumlair are under constant threat from their ancient enemies, the frost giants of Snorheim to the north, who constantly raid across their borders, stealing food and wealth and anything they can get their hands on. In order to give a gift to the people, Athalor has chosen to kill some frost giants. Meanwhile, Archmage Ika Elnow has returned to life thanks to the work of our characters and a god, and is settling back in. While she was gone and dead, Garnet made some drastic decisions that led to some permanent changes to her character and her mind, changes with which she is still struggling. Last episode, she confided these changes in Elnow, and while the two did not reach a full agreement, they never really have. They did agree that they're going to still look after each other and care for each other. Both of these two characters wield the mysterious power of the Void, taught to them by Myrick, who turned out to be a fallen dragon god in disguise. Myrick is dead, destroyed by our heroes, but as it turns out, he has more disciples, all of them ultimately under the power of the Void entity known only as Seosh. In order to learn more of the mysteries of the Void, Garnet and the others have been working on contacting and tracking down people who wield these powerful masks. Masks that, when placed upon the face, cover the entire body in tight-fitting metal, flexible armor and enhance their void powers. One such mask wielder is rumored to be in the woods of the Flintswood, far to the northwest and inhabited by bloodthirsty gnolls. Garnet has, if I'm not mistaken, dispatched her familiar Una to go spy on that area. What other key stuff am I forgetting?
Did we resolve the Shadow Plane army?
No. That's still a thing. That is still a thing.
I believe we're trying to go over the head of the The Arcanoloth?
The Arcanoloth, who said, hey, give me the secrets of Athalor's uncle, and I will deal with this army and its master for you.
Mm-hmm.
We did, however, learn the identity of the master, which leads the Academy to think, what if we just find that guy and kill the crap out of him?
We love
Solves a
killing
lot
the
of
crap out of
problems,
things.
right? Exactly.
That's our main diplomatic tool.
Mm-hmm. There are other plot lines going on as well. I'm just sort of recapping the stuff we did last time. What else is on?
Yeah.
Whether we did it last time or not, what else is like on the front of your minds that you think needs to be said? Aside from the fact that the Infernals rule most of the world and they're trying to conquer the rest of it.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
That's always just going on in the background.
That's a solid 4 out of 10 right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Easy.
Can't remember.
Yeah, Garnet's working on a new weapon of mass destruction. Mass protection, not destruction. But
Oh yeah, the box.
Yeah.
The box.
For your own insidious defense.
Yes, and considering democratizing the void.
Oh yeah, we told her about Elle's shadow baby situation, and she seemed to have ideas on how to use that. Or
yes,
Garnet
Athalor wasn't around for that conversation.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil her ideas, but she did say in the session.
Business. It's like, so I may have eaten Windows baby. It's just like I got thoughts.
We can work with that. Yeah. That was the last thing that happened after everyone else left. Was Garnet had this conversation, confided in, well, no, not only the emotional turmoil that she went through, but also the fact that she used void magic to absorb the Shadow Fae Lurkale, who was at the time carrying the shadow of the baby of the shadow of the Sky God. I think is the least complicated way I can put that. Twice removed on their cousin's side. Now, anything can happen today, obviously, as always. But the main thing that is on the mind, because the Feast of High Summer is coming up, and it is important for Athalor to make this deal work, because if all of Elvendom doesn't work together, then the Iron Empire, especially Archon Amalek of Ithgos, poses a grave threat to the Holdra, the Alfar, the Dolk Elfar, and everyone else. And thus, they have decided to use their magic to locate a small outpost of frost giants who are raiders near the border of Tumlair. And they have done just that. When you are ready, I will prepare the Scryatorium.
Ooh. Yes. This is Mason's contribution as our attuned scryer.
Exactly.
If Mason needs to make any rolls, we do actually have access to Mason's character sheet from a previous co-piloting of Mason.
Excellent. That should not be necessary at this time, because what's actually going to be necessary are saving throws on the part of the villainous villains. Bear with me a moment while I prepare a crystal ball token to... Let's see, where is it? I just need... I don't got a crystal... Where's a crystal ball? Where's a crystal ball?
They ain't like us. We're heroic villains.
Exactly. We can kill them and take their stuff because we're the right people to do it.
True.
All right. I have prepared a crystal ball. As Mason is going to use this spell to scry on the leader of these raiders. You have a name, and that's pretty much Retkaros. Spell like that. Retkaros.
Where did you put that?
Oh, you're muted.
My God. My text was muted. My voice was muted. Retkaros is now in chat. We'll just cut to that, okay?
Thank you.
Did I mention that my brain is melted today?
It's okay. We're going to melt some guys anyway.
Yay. All right. Scrying upon this mysterious Retkaros, a powerful frost giant leader who has a small band of followers who prey upon the summer elves that dare dwell upon their northernmost border. Scrying spell. You have a name. but that is all.
Hmm.
That means that he has a +5 to his saving throw. This will be, what is Mason's spell save DC, please?
I believe 16. Let me quickly check. Yes, 16.
Okay, he gazes into the orb of Redknop. Fun fact, the crystal ball has a DC of 17.
Oh.
It's just better. I will now roll 1d20 without telling you what the modifier is. Keep in mind, he gets a +5 to this because you only have secondhand knowledge.
Mm.
Oh, that's going to be at least a 21. So, no.
Mm-hmm. So you're telling me that I don't have a 5,000-mile range on silvery barbs?
Correct.
There's one downside to this spell.
Yeah, honestly, it needs a buff in the next patch.
We need to buff this thing.
Like, that build is unplayable. It's like the devs aren't even trying. If they save, they cannot be affected for 24 hours. So, at this time, that means that you cannot yet teleport in, because the plan is once you've scryed this place, then you'll be able to teleport to this place. You will need healing potions just in case the teleport happens to go awry, and you will need to form a party of teleporters. But you have one extra day until you can scry again. Do you wish to spend it on anything specific or just on your downtime projects?
Cyrus! Do you know how to make potions of cold resist?
Oh, okay, yeah. That's so fair.
Let me
My
pull
local
up
alchemist, Hottie.
Let's pull up your local alchemist hottie, who hopefully I have stored under students. Yep, Cyrus, here he is. And I'll just go ahead.
Stored under hotties.
He's not in the hottie folder. He might be in the Priest Kingdom folder. There's no hottie folder. There's a hottie tag. It's completely different.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy!
Let's go.
Yay!
All right. Let's see. Potion of cold resistance. Potion of cold resistance.
Bludgeoning damage. What if I do bludgeoning damage? They're frost giants.
Right? That's just silly. Uncommon. Yes, he can brew those. They do take a while. I will look up exactly how long, but he also has the helpful selection or suggestion of if this is an official Academy mission, shouldn't they just hand them out to you? Like, shouldn't you be able to requisition some?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, we could requisition. I just wanted to,
Yeah, right.
get your input on this as up and coming alchemist, and
bold of you to assume that you have rights. So brewing a uncommon potion takes 5 days.
Holy shit.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yep. Brewing a healing potion, I think healing potions. No, potions of healing, a normal healing potion only takes 1 day to brew. But other common potions, like ye old potion of climbing, take 2 days. So
can we get this guy an air fryer or something? We gotta modernize this shit.
What about a winter coat of cold resistance?
That's not a bad idea.
That's good thinking.
I was planning on just bringing a winter coat, but if
you can just bring it. So bringing a winter coat helps against the cold. It doesn't help against like a cone of cold or a frost dragon's breath. That's on a different level. It just helps against like not succumbing to the cold. So yes, you should all grab warm, cold weather clothes. You should all definitely pick those up. And you will be able to all... Oh, that's cool. Oh. Doesn't matter. You will be able to each requisition 1 potion of cold resistance for this mission. I believe it lasts for 1 hour.
Workable.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to specifically do with this day of, sorry, we can't scry and die?
Ooh, I guess just work on projects.
Okay. I'm just going to add that up for the time being. And the next day, we attempt to scry. Our man Retkaros rolls a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Retkaros.
He rolled a 10.
How wise are you?
And he succeeded.
Oh, stop being wise, damn it.
2 days now pass, which is definitely more time for Cyrus to cook, but time is ticking down.
Let him cook.
There's no like herbs that just naturally give you cold resistance if you smoke it or eat it or something. Herbs with cold resistance.
We can't smoke up every problem, guys.
Oh, fuck. You could just dream of our cold resistance.
The answer is not lighting another J.
God damn it.
Okay, so here's the thing. You can still try to teleport if all you have is a description. Which, with Academy Intelligence, you have a description.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's another. Okay, L now. I veto L now.
You know, L now.
Because you can doesn't mean you should.
Like, the chance is the same for everybody. She just happens to roll bad. It's not her fault. The sun was in her eyes. Her controller wasn't working. She had stick drift. They weren't using the right monitor for the tournament.
My little brother was doing the teleport.
My little brother was doing the teleport. I had lag. So what I would like you to do, regardless, is I would like you to assemble your team.
Okay. What is
You may
it?
choose.
8
You may
people?
bring Mason along if you want to bring Mason along. But you have up to 9 people total. That includes the person who's going to cast the teleport.
Ooh, okay. Where's the Rostermania draft dog? Assemble your team.
I'll just start
Is this
dropping
going to be
people
like a
in here.
difficult affair or like what's?
So typically speaking, frost giants roll. You know, this is roll a history check. This is magical creatures. Roll a history check with advantage.
That's our specialist.
27.
Yo,
Frost
can I give you a
giants.
guidance? See if you hit that 30. Just give us the snap vlog, baby.
Bunga bunga, give me 30.
The Unga Bunga has it. Frost giants. Okay, so here's what you need to know about frost giants. They are giant. They're very, very big. They're very strong. They are very physically tough. So if you're casting a spell that requires them to fail a Constitution saving throw, probably not. They're extremely strong. They have extremely high Constitution. On average, their mental stats and their dexterity are somewhat mid. They are entirely immune to cold.
That's fair.
Most of them only speak the giant language. Some of them, like their scalds, their jarls, maybe some of their shamans and priests, they might speak other languages, including common, but the vast majority of them just speak giant. They tend to make their living as raiders. They often train animals or monsters to hunt with them. They usually move in sort of small tribal groups, and they have an assload of hit points. And they throw rocks. Rocks hurt.
Throw rocks. Okay.
Okay, hear me out. What if we brought Inaros because he's probably going to be good with fire?
You reckon bro is down for a in and out 20-minute adventure?
I mean, I doubt we could be like, "Hey, Gnomes, you gonna throw that phoenix over here?" Like, just fucking let it
Can
rain.
I
all
borrow
over.
that? Is that available?
So
Nah,
the Phoenix
that's
is
just
technically
Omega
government
cheese.
property, and it has to stay on site with the army at all times to be ready to defend. The marshal, you could do a persuasion check to try to ask. He'd be down. He'd 100% be down. But he has duties and such. But, you know, technically, you only have to spend 7 days a month to hold a role on the council.
That was just an idea. We can recruit whoever, though.
Yeah. Okay, 2 things. Do we have a gem of summoning a fire elemental amongst us?
If you do,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
your problem, not mine.
Was it Mason that had it, right?
Maybe. Okay.
Hey, go through his stuff.
Me
Just rummage
rifling
through his
By the
body.
way, we use your
Do you
one-shot
mind if I-
item. Just FYI, we burned up all your expendables. You know.
Are we trying to look sexy? Like, as in, like, if you, the less people we have, the sexier it is that, like, you did most of the work. Therefore, our hero base, you know?
I think we can very much embellish the story.
Okay. Lying, yes!
They don't have reporters on the ground, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Although I am going to suggest that even though they can throw rocks, because they're quite big, maybe we have 3 flying carpets.
Hmm.
And kind of give them the runaround. We're not gonna play fair. We're wizards.
That's so true. We know someone. Wait, it's only high level people that know telekinesis, right? As like a
Yeah, it's a
fuck
level
you, you
5
can't
spell.
hit me.
It's
I don't
a
know,
second
got it.
circle
Oh.
spell. But I think it's a strength saving throw, which they're going to be pretty good at.
But a rock's good at that. A rock are probably pretty good at those.
I meant to just try and be like, oh no, we're getting hit by them. Let's throw them back away from us.
Defense mode.
Yeah. Have your wall of force, I guess.
True.
Wall of force, pretty much no cells, everything. I'm going through here. I'm like, oh, here's Lurkalay. Wait, no, never mind. She can't come.
Don't worry, she'll be there.
She'll still be there.
She'll be around. She'll be chilling.
Well,
So
I was able to get a lot of fireball spells, scrolls from the commissary. So, how many can we get this time?
Because fire just holding a bunch of scrolls.
Fireball, maximum fireball. Let me pull up the what you're able to requisition for that, because you guys go through a lot of requisition and the academy always tries to support you, but because one potion takes like 5 days to make, they do have to ration things at some point.
What do you mean other students?
Other people go here? What the hell?
What the hell? Y'all go here?
Oh my god, who are all you people? All right. I named the damn thing like the worst possible. The article that where it has the information on requisitions and stuff is just like the worst. Okay, so you're 6th year. You can automatically get once a month. You can automatically get a grant, a research grant for 500 gold of supplies, and the most that you can get each month in a research grant is 2,000 gold of supplies. And they don't just like say, "Here's money." They're like, "Oh, you need these expensive reagents for this research that you're doing." Yeah, write a grant proposal for what you're going to be using the research for. Make sure you have something to show for it afterwards, and here you go. Now, in your case, the research proposal is we're going to kill a bunch of giants, and they're like, "Great, you can do that. That's fine by me."
Tenure accepted.
What about Onderwood's freaking budget? Like, isn't this an Onderwood kind of mission?
Kinda.
Captain Onderwood over here? What's your bank looking like?
Let me check the Onderwood treasury real quick.
I mean, we also have some significant. I don't know if the commissary just accepts coin. Do they do
Yeah,
that?
they do.
Like,
No,
it's
yeah,
not like
you
a
can buy
glorified
stuff
gift
there.
shop?
That's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Are they happy with just cash money?
Yeah, no, gold still works.
It's cash money I can do.
What about the power of sin?
Well, that
Well,
might
Power
be
of Sin
quite...
does go a certain way. That is one use of the Investiture of Fire spell that you have been granted by the Power of Sin.
Oh, yeah.
And chat. Happy birthday, Mama Shimada.
Yay!
All right, so the standard cost of a fireball scroll is 500 gold.
Okay.
Bro. Why are the bombs so expensive?
Here's the way you want to think about it, right? So the average laborer, just straight up laborer, makes like 2 silver a day. Okay. A fireball it's a grenade, right? It's a pretty powerful hand grenade or something. At 500 gold, that is 2,500 days of day wages. So maybe it's not like a grenade. Maybe it's more like a missile or a bomb or something.
I was gonna say, do you reckon it's gonna get me on a watch list to Google how much a hand grenade costs?
Probably. But that ship has sailed. Just no. As long as you Google add in Minecraft to the Google search, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, in Minecraft.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Yeah, it costs 57 wheat.
In Minecraft. Yeah, so if you think about it as like how buying rocket launchers is really because it's more of a rocket launcher because it's got like a 120-foot range. So, that costing $500, $1,000, not unreasonable.
Otter makes gimmicks, right? What about a wand of fireball?
Wand of fireball is also doable.
They got gimmicks, right? Don't they make that?
Who, Onderwood?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they probably would make wand of fireballs.
Absolutely. Yeah, those sell like hotcakes.
Oh yeah. How many can we get?
Let's see.
It's only rare.
Oh, it's
does require attunement, however.
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's fine.
You would have to change your loadout. But yeah, if you could each get 4 scrolls of fireball for this mission if you wanted to. You wouldn't be able to requisition anything else. Potions of cold resistance, the Academy is just throwing those in. If you want 4 scrolls of fireball, you could use up your entire requisition for the month of Gildan, and you could have them.
Wait.
I might go less destructive, more controller route and let Garnet do a DPS.
I've had a couple of questions asked here, so give me a moment.
Okay.
I need to research all of them.
You handle those. I'm gonna look up some spells.
I have some bitches who do fire stuff too.
Well, there's a staff of fire that costs 50,000 gold, but it does more than fireball. So there's
one
that.
of my demons can cast wall of fire.
Okay, that's good. Oh, a wand of fireballs is 5,000 gold. Because if you play it right, it doesn't run out.
True.
Like if you play it right, it doesn't run out. Is the thing.
Because if we need a front-facing strength bitch, I can focus on my demons and cast fireballs on my
I think this campaign would have gone much better if Garnet had focused on her demons earlier.
Hey, it gives me a migraine when I do it.
And fireball's not concentration, right? So you can concentrate on your demons and throw out. Okay, well, I can dump 5,000 gold from the 64k that we have from 20% of Ioth's treasure to get Garnet and one of fireballs. We've got do you have an attunement slot?
But he said we're already gonna get 4 scrolls of fireball. So I'm kind of
no. You can requisition those from the Academy if you want. You're not getting them automatically. It's if you want to spend your requisition budget on that this month, that is a choice.
If you as a warlock or pseudo warlock think a wand of fireballs would be a good addition to your loadout for spells, we could totally buy one of those. I don't mean I can buy it. It's our money, but we could totally get one for
Brad. Our bank account, our joint bank account.
It's our joint bank account. But that might be a good investment for my 2 spell slot queen.
Yeah, I can get rid of my Ring of Mind shielding for a bit and tune to that bish.
Yeah, I can totally do that. Can I get 20% off as an Underwoody noble?
Oh wait, true.
Yes.
Nice. Okay, I'll mark off 4 grand's worth of gold.
Good negotiation.
Now, if you want to try to ask Onderwood to straight up pay for stuff for you, you can ask that. But that will affect the Onderwoody budget, their ability to recruit soldiers in the future, all that stuff.
For all the war they do, right?
Yeah, I'm not overly fussed at the moment, as this is 4,000 out of the 64,000 I have marked down from the joint bank account. So Garnet gets a wand of fireballs. Yeah, it turns out that looting the personal effects of one of history's most venerated and powerful figures has its advantages.
CR20 character, no big. Chat is saying that a wand of fireball does not require attunement. I'm checking the 2014 rules. DMG requires attunement by a spellcaster. The 2014 one does. I'm checking the 2024 one. Lewd.
I don't know.
Yeah,
My
it
source
requires
was
it
that
to
I
be.
made it up via Google.
Thanks, chat, for trying. We appreciate it.
Always appreciated.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
How much are 4th level spell scrolls? Are those 1,000? Or is it like
Investigating.
logarithmic?
You know, there's a couple of different sources that I'm using here that were designed by completely different people that weren't talking to each other, because why were they? Because they're all just things on the DM's Guild. So let me
The council, they didn't meet for this?
I know, right? It's like when you publish third-party material, you have to get permission from everyone else who has ever published third-party material. Okay. Ritual scrolls. No. Oh. See, here it says the cost of a 3rd level scroll is 250 gold.
Oh, bargain.
So, yeah, you could do that.
Added it from the compendium, but it's not like giving me a description or the spell.
Would you add the Wand of Fireball?
Yeah, from 2014. I just put
Yeah,
it in
just
my
drag the fireball
inventory,
Yeah, just drag the
I'll
fireball
just-
spell over.
but I don't know how many charges this bitch has.
You could add another custom resource on the right-hand side of your sheet
true.
where you've got like
That's
your
true.
luck points. That's what I do for like art.
Actually, you know what?
quill
If you
and
check
shit.
off use as resource and then you just put 7, because I think it starts with 7.
Yeah.
Now it'll automatically be up there and it'll say that it has 7 charges. Yeah, so there's that.
Sweet, thank you so much.
Actually, yeah, it
Nice.
maxes out at 7.
So should we say that a level 4 spell scroll is what, 1,000?
No, I have that math as well. There's a little bit of logarithmic stuff going on. 2,500. No, that's a ritual scroll. 2,500. Yeah.
For a level 4?
Yeah, it's first circle versus second circle magic.
Gotcha.
Big jumps.
Maybe Athor can ask for a research grant for 1 4th level spell here for a Ralathim Psychic Lance.
That would be.
Or he can make up the difference in terms of 500 gold.
Yeah, if you want to put 500 gold down, they'll give you the scroll.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're trying
now
to
we're
turn
down
a
to
profit.
59.5.
They just need, please stop playing alligator cards. Don't
This
play
is going to be a
anymore, alligators.
wild trip.
Do we need a skull? Do we need a dissection kit or some shit? You need a skull, right? Is that what we're doing?
Or a banner
Like
or some kind
proof?
of token from once it's down.
Oh, like a heart? Ooh, heart's badass.
I mean, we can take back whatever
That's a
loot
different-
is needed.
That's a different PDF. Hang on.
Parts. How to cook your giant.
A harvesting kit costs 30 gold.
Okay. I can handle 30 gold. That one's in the pocket change.
If you're
that's
going
all
to
you.
be collecting esoteric elements, you may want to purchase some enchanted vials or spirit paper.
Ooh. Yes.
You know what? You know what, Garnet? While we're here, why don't you? I love these rules. I never bust them out because I need more rules. Why don't you roll a medicine check, please? And Athalor, I would also allow you to roll a medicine check.
I love medicine checks. You know me, John Medic. That's going to be a 6.
The reason for this is that nice. Yeah, neither of you know
Nice
shit.
indeed.
Neither of you know shit about harvesting frost giant bits.
Oh, that doesn't seem canon.
Would I get anything for magical creatures? Like I know where the heart is, I know where the
you can
brain
do-
is, I know
it's around here somewhere. Yeah, you can roll again, so you can have advantage on that. That's all right.
I think I found his brain.
21.
I am a surgeon.
The Twilight Tendril with the you ask for scalpel, the tendril brings it down.
It's scalpel, sponge.
Chernabog is my nurse.
All right.
Oh my god, I scared me.
The hair of a frost giant remains supernaturally cold in most climates even long after the giant's death. If you make a bag lined with frost giant hair, it can keep the inside cold. A frost giant fingernail is a key ingredient in brewing the ubiquitous potion of giant strength.
Ooh.
Only one potion can be brewed per giant, because it's not that the fingernail like contains their strength, is that you use the fingernail as a focus to channel that entire dragon's strength. So if you take their fingernail, that is valuable. And finally, if you take their tongue, you can make a bag of colding.
Bag of colding?
A bag of colding.
Is that just a portable fridge?
Yes.
And
So,
the bag of colding is
fingernail or
different
hair?
from... Yeah.
They're all,
the bag
no, they're
of
all
colding...
valuable. The hair is less powerful. It's like you just stuff the bag with, you just like take a bag and you stuff it with hair and you put the donor heart in there and hope it makes it.
Okay, and then you trip over in the hospital and a dog eats it?
Whereas a bag of holding effectively replicates the gentle repose spell on anything that's inside of it.
Oh. What the repose doing?
It prevents things from rotting, including corpses. So the revivify spell, for example, it only works on a creature that's been dead for a minute or less. If you stuff a person who dies if you cast gentle repose, that timer pauses. So if you don't have revivify, but you have gentle repose, you can temporarily make it so that you can basically preserve the corpse for later revivification.
Okay, whereas the hair in the bag is more like, these are going to stop my meats from spoiling while I take them up the mountain.
Yeah. It's cryogenic freezing versus dry ice.
Okay.
But it's also worth money. So there's that.
Yeah, money's good. Oh, Giddy.
I think this is Burt. I think this is Burt Reynolds. What other questions do you have?
How much are the enchanted vials / spirit paper?
Spirit paper. So first off, those will not be necessary for harvesting frost giants. But, they're not bad things to have. Also, the harvesting kit weighs 7 pounds. One enchanted vial is 3 gold, and one page of spirit paper is 1 gold.
What's spirit paper for, like wrapping things?
No, it's for like capturing spirit essences.
Like photography or something?
Hold on, I'll give you an example. Because what this campaign needed was more rules. Let's say you kill a banshee.
Mm-hmm.
If you have spirit paper, you can collect the echo of their terrible killing wail.
Oh.
As in shriek, not as in cetacean. Or you can capture a banshee remnant, which can be used to make pipes of haunting.
Can you imagine capturing the banshee wail and turning it into a paper airplane and just fragging someone?
One of those bombs that whistles as it lands, on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, that would be freaking terrifying. Okay, well that sounds useful given how often we encounter all manner of things. Spirit paper or what? 1 GP each?
Yep.
Okay, let me get 10 of those for 10 GP.
Spirit vial, I think, is 2, but it might have been 5. I have to go back to where I was before.
10 spirit paper and 3 enchanted vials, because those are 3 GP each.
I should add a professor of monster hunting.
True.
I'm adding that to my notes. Professor of monster hunting.
Oh, because they'd really want to come on this. They're going to be so jealous. So I think on the team, probably Mia Hethel and Untamola at least.
Okay. Go ahead and start moving them. Doing? Where you go? Doing? You have 5 out of 9 right now. Mason is a maybe. I also haven't put Ventisco in. Your call. She's not the best in a fight.
She's not the greatest combatant. Mia Hethel's a strong abjurer to protect people if things start to go very south.
Oh, okay.
He's got one of the best schools of combat magic.
He can cast nuh-uh.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good.
I think the less people, also the less action figures and more us playing is involved.
Yeah.
Just make sure you have an exit plan.
Secondary teleportcaster, maybe.
Mia Hethel can cast teleport.
Oh, W. Okay. So how do Phoenix Knights compare to Wardens?
Let me see if their stat block is revealed. Yeah, it's revealed right now. You can pull up their stat blocks. And I'll do this for the benefit of chat.
Because we can do the Warden / Phoenix Knight things as well, as far as I'm aware. PC is Priest Kingdom.
Well, I don't think I have any Onderood NPC blocks. I should get some of those since you could reasonably call on them as well. Not today because I don't have it ready, but add that to my notes. All right. I would say that between the two of them, Phoenix Knights do more damage. They have better mobility and better offense, whereas Wardens have better defense. Also, they can bring you back to life if you die.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Oh, they just have Revivify? Or
It's a special ability called From the Ashes.
Oh.
You have to be within 10 feet of them, and they use it as a reaction. If you get reduced to 0 hit points, they sacrifice health, you get that health, and all enemies within 5 feet of you have to save versus half that damage.
And they have longbows, so we don't necessarily have to land from our flying carpets with them.
Wardens also have longbows.
Mm.
They just don't use them because they're kind of ass with them, whereas they're really good at blocking, tanking, that kind of thing.
Oh, they can use Phoenix Strike with their longbows as well, which is probably pretty good.
Oh, no. I should have written that as melee attack, and because I'm the one who made it, I hereby declare it's melee attacks only. That's the intended purpose.
I mean, that would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah.
Damn, almost got him.
You can't raw me when it's my own raw.
Did you want to bring an Aris along?
I think we're pretty square with this group. Plus, if he's busy, he's got Phoenix shit to do.
Okay, you'd always be happy to make some time. Relations between the Academy and Brontha are, after all, quite important, and if this will help solidify an alliance in the north, that could save many lives.
Oh, okay. You twisted my arm.
Okay, let's bring an Aris and a pair of Phoenix Knights then.
Whoop. Whoop.
And
whoop.
We can take some responsibility for piloting with Phoenix Knights to reduce action figuredom.
That is 8 characters out of 9 maximum.
Oh, we fit so nicely around Untermola. That's so cozy.
I'm pretty good with this, unless we had a third Phoenix Knight just to fill it out, but...
Personal space, please. Personal space.
No!
Yay!
Yeah, I'm done. Just add another Phoenix Knight or Battle Mage, just for some ranged DPS.
We got the deeps.
Yeah, and I'd be pretty happy with that setup.
Sweet.
And I'm thinking subdivided on 3 flying carpets. Probably Inaros and Phoenix Knights. Elnau. Arnett. Untermola? Does Untermola need his own one?
Kind of, yeah. He can only go with up to 1 person.
Okay. 4 then, and Untermola can have his own. And Wait, you can fly, right, Garnet, when you've got your mask on?
Let me check if it has a duration on it.
I don't know if you just get a fly speed. Like, you guys obviously still could
Oh
use a
yeah,
flying
grants
carpet
her
if you
flight
are so
speed.
inclined.
Oh yeah, I can fly. I'm chilling.
Elno can also fly.
Okay.
Okay.
So you two can simply fly, but you could also have a flying carpet if you would like.
I don't know if Anaros has seen my mask shit. Wait, Monka?
I mean, he might just he might propose to you there and then. It looks pretty badass.
It is very Phoenix pilled. It's just dark Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So, see if he cares.
Every
Plot point.
phoenix has its shadow, got it?
Oh, put it on a shirt.
Pulls down fringe.
All right, Autobots, roll
Yeah.
out.
Okay. Who do you want to cast the teleport?
We should have Mia Hethel do it because I think that no spell slots are more valuable. Plus, she is cursed.
It's literally a percentile
I
roll. It has
concur.
nothing to do with stats. It's just a percentile roll.
True, but she can't
She
cast it
sucks.
from the Staff of Ioth anymore, so we have to think about the
Fair,
resource.
fair.
Oh yeah, does she have a different focus now, or how much did
Yeah,
she
sure.
lose?
Oh yeah, she would have a different focus. Yeah, let's go. Let's see how much of her gear is just toast.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There was some
He's
gear she
already
had
got
that she
my
didn't have
bad.
equipped. There was some gear she had that she didn't have equipped. Okay, great. So she can re-equip that. She can re-equip that. I can destroy this huge stat block. You have any idea how complicated that bullshit was?
What was that? The Staff of Ioth?
Yes.
Do you think in
Okay,
exchange
yeah,
for our help that Onderwood would just, I don't know, make a new staff of the Magi?
Kind of a long-term, large project. That's not a
Maybe.
no. That just means it's not going to be ready like today.
No, that's fine. Just an idea of we may
Mhm.
need that again, I guess.
Yeah, over the course of like a couple months.
Elnau has talked to you about making her own.
Oh, right.
She's kind of on this whole like Ioth was then, Elnau is now thing. Like, I'm not going to wear his hand-me-downs anymore. I'm going to make my own kit, my own theming, much more void and shadow-pilled.
Oh yeah, that's what I gave the Sky Steel for.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, she has some different gear. There were some items that literally I had marked on here as unequipped because she had too much gear, so she's good. She's bringing a Shadowfell Shard as her spell focus.
Cool. Has Garnet seen this before in lessons?
Yes,
Okay. Seems cool.
is what it does.
Curse?
Damn!
What the fuck? I want me one of
Whoa!
those.
Disadvantage on saving throws that use that ability? Oh, that's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then
But
with
it
the
only works when she
dex?
burns sorcery points. She like has to burn sorcery points on a metamagic effect, and then it becomes a kicker on that.
Oh, she's got like, what, 15 of those? Oh, one muted.
She has like 15 of those. You know who has 0 of those? Shadowcasters.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait. That's tough.
Sag.
Okay. You would like Mia Hethil.
Mhm.
Mia Hethil, Yeldrin Na Underood to cast the spell. Dude, chat
It's definitely
memory
going to go over really well.
is nuts. She had the shard when you fought Myrick because she was not. I don't think she was the Archmage at the time. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, Mia Hethil is going to cast teleport. I would like
No whammies.
Athelor to roll 1d10, please.
That's perfectly mid.
Well, that there's still some variance there.
I don't think mid is amazing.
Garnet, roll 1d100, please.
Oh,
No,
you
1d10, 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 1d10. You're both doing the.
That seems good. Or bad.
Hey.
50 exactly.
Okay. The good news is, as the familiar sensation of gravity dropping out from beneath you takes over and everything fades in a flash of silver light, you are not then immediately in terrible, awful pain, which is what happened last time.
Yippee!
However, what you got is a similar area.
Similar as in it's snowing?
You're in Canada.
Welcome to Toronto section of the campaign.
Okay, this is gonna take me a moment. Yeah, this is gonna take me a moment. I can tell you it's cold where you arrive. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
like
do
that
it.
face.
I'm gonna do it.
Me when my DM decides this campaign ends now.
All right. This is gonna be fun.
Okay, I like
Who?
that. I think. Yeah, oh, true, actually.
Me.
Yay, fun!
I said it was gonna be fun. I never said it was gonna be fun for you.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun for me. Where the hell?
While you finish this, I need to really quickly pop to the bathroom. I can
Yeah,
feel my
please do.
nose starting to go.
I'm just gonna go to a break. We're just gonna go to a break right now while I get this cooked up for you. Yeah, we're just gonna go to an early break. Everybody take an early break, get some snacks or something. We'll be back. I'm gonna cook.
Sorry, gotta go in. Fuck you, asshole.
Gone full Zara here for a moment.
I just remembered. This is the wrong deck of cards.
That's a great excuse.
I left the correct one just outside.
As persuasive and convincing as that sounds, I'm gonna have you roll a deception check.
Okay. 32.
Oh.
Waves the crypto boy's body. This one yours?
I'm Fiat.
Yeah, he's not the crypto boy.
Yes, that one's ours. You can just go ahead and leave him there.
Oh, okay. Drops him.
Also, disclaimer, chat, also not dead.
So do I see both Crystal Pirate and Artificer?
Yes, and 4 ninjas.
Which one of you two is more important? Or who's the boss?
Crystal
Hey, who's
Pirate-
the biggest bully at school? Which one of you is it?
Crystal Pirate like
Walk right up
floats.
into my secret base.
He's standing on
punch
this
my
like little
biggest-
crystal thing, and he's just floating there, looking at you with all these colorful crystals floating around him.
I guess I'm the majority share owner, so that would be me.
All right, I attack whoever said that. Who said that?
Garnet. Why does Merrick have authority over the tribes of Ocarthal? How can he manipulate them?
DM question. What's the tribes of Carthel again?
The
That's
dragon
right.
tribes,
No.
the 10 dragon tribes.
Oh. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not very lore versed, okay?
No, that's fine, that's
20
fine.
Into, by the way.
By the way, Merrick's a dragon. One of it. Oh yeah, but dragon tribes.
Oh yeah, okay. The math is not mathing up right now.
And why is Garnet upset?
Because I'm gonna die alone out of the lore.
Don't you have like an arranged marriage?
No, that doesn't count.
Wait, you have an arranged marriage?
I'm in no such relationship that's been null and voided. The terms of the contract are canceled. I'm gonna be alone.
Ariana's like also entertaining this as well as she's like going back and forth with Garnet about all these different possibilities of like, oh yeah, no, what if Uncle is eternal?
What?
Mason speaks up. It's
Like,
like,
just
well,
random stuff.
both of your brains are already in the right place for this. This is going to go great. I'm really looking forward to it. More so now, actually.
Good.
Okay, let's go find Athalur.
Ariana has like visibly perked up a lot from this conversation. Having a hard day in classes, hard day at school, but ooh, more day now. Hold
you
on
have
a
ghosts in
second.
your blood, and you should do cocaine about it.
Yes.
Creatures of flesh, now you shall hear the words of the emissary of the Maelstrom. Are you the one who has polluted this holy place with the machines and their wretched city?
No, but I just came back from destroying a machine city, and I think we want the same thing. I also hate pollution.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
+5 respect
15.
for Eco Warrior faction.
I'm Green Party, man. I'm Green Party. Please.
Save the turtles, bro.
Save the turtle.
Ooh, addition.
Hunting horns, strength to the predators, woe to the prey. All right, that means somebody has to assert their dominance to gain an advantage. Whoever doesn't is we call that the Alexander bookmark.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
All right.
Got a stick in the book.
Thank you for ruining the subtlety of that entire moment. Just flat out saying it.
Remember leg day saying it. It's just so funny.
Oh god,
To
editing
clear the
that.
air. There
So
was
funny.
no dick in the book. Just to clear the
I mean,
air.
he has his
no dick
back.
in the book.
Well,
Just
he's-
too
he's
vague
on the book
to
back.
these stains.
walk into Alex's area. It's gonna be.
No wonder
Oh,
he went
God.
and stole it.
Yeah, I needed it back.
It's more about what we're going to accomplish. I think this is, it's beyond just me. I'll be okay.
It is
And-
beyond us.
Taps Mason's shoulder and. Well, our last friend died, but I'll make sure you don't.
Our last two friends.
Oh, sorry, 2. Yeah, thank you.
I'm
But you're
going
different.
to.
You're built different.
I'm gonna take that as it was supposed to be comforting. So thank you, Garnet.
Okay, there's a hunter's mark on him. Spend that inspiration and go ahead and drop that spell in the chat.
I don't have any.
Yeah, you do.
It's okay.
You have
Oh,
one.
I do?
You have one from chat. You can burn it.
Friendship.
Yeet.
Okay, so he has to succeed on a strength saving throw. He's a pretty strong guy.
Well,
Not
you know
one.
what?
Fuck it.
What if you don't?
Oh.
What if you don't?
She's the most powerful wizard in history.
I can't believe I'm using my last legendary resistance on a freaking level 2 spell.
Ariana's the goat.
Okay, legendary resistance.
The last thing that guy said before I ate him was James. I swear to God, I don't know what's going on.
Ooh.
Thank you, Lux Lately. Wonderful. Oh, fuck me running.
Bargo here to smash things. Bargo gonna smash corn into pieces. Bargo have fork with lot of muscles.
Bargo have loose grasp of grammar.
Bargo went to fighting school. Not grammar school.
Fair enough.
Well, one aspect
You
of
ever
our
heard of a
society,
daily value, huh? What's the matter with you? They raise you stupid or something?
one great aspect of our society that I love so much is that we have what's called an intermediary good.
Can I eat it?
I mean, you could.
I'm in. Let's go. Fuck, my balls are so hot.
It in the same way that one can eat the dirt of the ground or the air of the sky.
What? You won't tell anyone about the whole infernal shit, and we won't tell everyone you do drugs? Like, we're...
You've come to a narrow cleft in the side of the sheer mountainside. Who wrote that? Side twice. A 20-foot high ledge winds up the mountain's face to this cleft. Entrance into the cleft is blocked by a 30-foot high wall set between two 60-foot high stone towers. A mighty iron portcullis bars the way through the wall, bars a short 20-foot high tunnel passing through the wall into a courtyard beyond, in which you can see a second cyclopean curtain wall twice as high as the first. The biting wind whips clouds of fallen snow up from the ground nearby, shrouding the view with a soft haze. The map that I'm dropping you on is not actually the map. It is an abstraction, because I did not prepare this adventure ahead of time, because I didn't account for teleportation errors, because I'm a fool. But what I do have for you
is death.
Is death. A wee bit of art.
Ooh. We lost some of that.
And a machine that is running really slow for some reason. I do not know why. Where are all of my RAMs? What happened to my RAMs?
Is it to do with the cat blocking the ventilation with its arse?
It's gone, and I dusted it yesterday.
Ah.
But behold. It is extremely cold, but you are equipped for the cold. You can decide when you drink your potions. If you have already drunk them, then a 1 hour countdown starts. If not, then if you get ambushed by cold damage, it sucks to be you. You have the Mantle of Fire that you can deploy, and you have somebody played one of the new Sillet cards. A player may cast one spell they don't know or have prepared, as long as it's on your class list and it uses the same spell slots as normal. So, Athelor, you could cast a level 3 sorcerer spell that you don't know, as long as it's a sorcerer spell and it would still burn a 3rd level sorcerer slot. Garnet, same for Shadowcaster.
But I don't have spell slots.
You kind of do. Like you have 2 spell slots, you know? So you could use one of your 2 spell slots to cast a Shadowcaster or Void spell that is of a level you
could go to 4th level is my max then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait.
Or you could
can't
upcast
send
a
that
level 1
far.
spell, you know? Like
I take it that would still have all of the trappings of like concentration and stuff.
yeah,
That's normal.
it's basically it just lets you cast a spell you normally wouldn't. It doesn't give you a free spell. It just says, hey, one time, cast a different spell from your list.
What's the Mantle of Fire? I'm trying to like look it up and
Investiture of Fire.
Investiture.
If you look, if you invest, I think is what I would do. Just put in the word invest and it should pop up.
Okay, cool. Oh, resistance to cold damage.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good.
Basically, you can cast a Wall of Fire.
Nice.
And that cast any spell thing, is that like once or
once
you both get it or
it's a one-time party resource today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I would, if you don't complete this adventure tonight, I would allow you to use it before the adventure ends.
Okay.
Yeah, you're standing in front of this huge castle. It's clearly not scaled for humans. It's scaled for giants.
How's our visibility? And are we taking cold damage passively?
No, you're not taking cold damage. It is very cold. Every hour that you're here, if you're not protected, you will have to roll saves and such. If you're wearing cold weather gear, you are fine for now.
Visibility, do we know where we're going? Do we know if we're in the right spot?
You don't know. The players, know that you rolled a similar area, but you, the characters, don't know that. You tried to teleport to the place where this guy, whose name I had a while ago, was, and this is what you got.
It looks like these fortifications are scaled for giants.
Yeah.
Is there any heraldry?
Roll a perception check for me.
Let's go with disadvantage because it's in the snow.
Nice. Okay.
Still a 19.
There is no heraldry. However, there is the ledge that leads up to this. It's rarely less than 20 feet wide, but it is covered with slippery ice. And there is a 200-foot drop into a rocky gorge on the right-hand side.
Are there footsteps?
You don't hear anything. Oh, you're looking for tracks.
Footprints. Sorry.
Tracks.
Yeah.
No.
You said no?
No.
Does it appear to be open-topped as in the art?
Go again?
It's not inside like a cave or anything, right? It's as is in the art. It's fairly open-topped.
So it is open-topped. However, it abuts into a cave. So there's a courtyard in front of it, but that back wall, beyond that, it seals off a cavern, effectively. So there's a cave in the side, and someone built a huge keep in front of it, but the courtyard beyond the portcullis is open.
Well, Elno and I can go fly up and see what we can see.
Yeah, you'll probably be a lot less visible than us on the flying carpets. If you want to go and take a quick scout, we'll wait here.
Okay.
If we get into trouble, I'll send up a fireball.
Okay. Right. And she'll don the mask and fly up with Elle now if she's down.
Whoosh. The two of you soar up above, unbothered by the snowflakes that drift down below you. And from up here, you get a better look. Beyond the outer wall is a large courtyard. Wind-blown snow lies in huge drifts against the walls, and the ground is littered with rubble. A second massive wall, bordered by immense towers, bisects the courtyard, as you see. and you can see a large building protruding from the mountainside through this wall set of portcullises. The wind howls as it blows over the cleft in the mountainside. Beyond the howling of the wind, though, is a deeper menace that sends chills up your spine and turns your blood to ice.
I don't have my other token. Sad.
Let me hold on. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, let me grab your new one, so you can power
New
up.
garnet just dropped.
You also got an augury, by the way, so you can do the wheel and woe thing.
Oh. Get to that, I guess.
Where's Garnet?
Should I just roll my perception while you do that?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Somewhat ass, but not completely ass, which is nice.
Wow.
You know, call it like you see it, right?
Well,
What does she see, huh?
Well, like you don't see it if you're garnet.
See if she sees any better, huh?
True.
She sees some ass.
Damn, damn.
Damn, that first John's backing it up.
All right, heroes. I'm really sorry. My computer is like choking. Maybe I can close some PDFs. We'll close that.
The Dungeon Master never gets to close the PDFs.
All right, new Garnet. That being said,
Yay.
Yeah, there's new Garnet.
What's that back?
We have never been more back.
Damn, girl.
Okay. With a 13 on your perception check, you can see that this courtyard is lower in the middle. There are sort of ledges on either side. So it's like there's a pit and then there's ledges on either side. The ledge to the west on your left just runs between the towers. There's 4 towers in total, and so there's this high ground that kind of connects them. The ledge on the right seems to lead into a separate natural hewn cavern. So there are 4 towers. There's a cave entrance to the right, and there's the portcullis, which seals off the entire mountainside straight ahead. All of you have carpets of flying. All of you can move into position.
I guess we'll suggest to the party, the right side has a cave. We can get away from the storm.
It's likely, if the giants are home, it's likely where they're sheltering as well.
The giants likely wouldn't have to shelter. They're totally immune to cold. The cold never bothered them anyway.
We can have a look inside.
I'm going to F5 roll 20. It's going to take me a moment. Go ahead.
Is there any impediment between the courtyard and getting into the cave?
It's on the higher ground. It's on this like much steeper ledge. But beyond that, are you going up so that you can look from above now as well?
Yeah, I figure when they start flying, we kind of just floated in place behind, you know? Sent them forward as smaller hitboxes that were less easy to see.
Okay.
I'm just trying to stay out of the main thoroughfare instead.
Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Okay. Got some high ground now, baby. Oh, that's going to be a 10.
It's not excellent. It's not, fantastic. Not great.
You still have both your eyes. Congratulations.
Yes. We take what we can get. All right, El, now give me a perception check. 17. Okay. I will know how much that matters as soon as this fucking stat block loads.
What?
Somebody's doing a stealth roll. Oh, they tame creatures, so maybe they've got some snowy friends waiting for us. Frostworm, maybe?
Oh, this is a good stealth roll. Okay. All right. I'm just going to roll some dice here. Don't mind me. Bro, it's Firefox. Firefox is eating all of my kilobips.
Oh, no. Now what will the tech bros stand?
I know, right? All right. Close it.
Guess we're going back to Edge.
Switch browsers. But I did grab the information that I needed. So I'm just going to roll this. Oh dear.
Oh.
Elle now thinks she sees something, and she points at the ledge on the right where the cave is. Briefly, she caught a glimpse of something reflective, but she couldn't quite make it out.
Reflective?
Yeah, something glinting.
Should we approach?
If there's something reflective, how loud is the storm?
Stealth checks would have advantage, or perception checks made with because of the wind. Until you're inside, perception checks made that rely on hearing would be at disadvantage.
If Elnau thought she saw something, should I send out a spark to check if there's something reflective? A quick burst of light would let you see now. Pull up the flying carpet next to a pair of them.
Go for it.
Okay, I thought I was just going to do a cantrip level power of the celestial spark to spark just in front of the cave.
Roll for initiative.
Oh boy! Well,
Well, I guess put your character next to us because you were flying.
Yeah, we'll use the relative.
That's a natural 1 on initiative.
Absolutely incredible. Huge
light in
things
your eye.
going on over here. Yeah, exactly.
Thank God for being up in the air, I guess.
You were
okay, W.
Wow. Okay. All right. Action
That's my
figures,
Master of War
I
right
guess.
there.
Yeah. I guess I get to play the game and you do not get to play the game. Go ahead and roll in the Battle Mage and the 2 Phoenix Knights, please, while I continue to do stuff.
Yeah, what is it? Control click to bring up the
shift double click.
I'll do the Battle Mage.
All right, yeah, I'll get the Phoenix Knights.
What is initiative? Wisdom? Dex? No, it's Dex, right?
Dex, yes. But they have an initiative button built in. Yeah.
I see it.
There's an initiative button. Yeah.
Okay, 2 Phoenix Knights done.
Is that everybody?
Apart from Inaros, maybe? Doesn't know. Oh, no, Inaros is
I got him.
W.
Right.
Yep, that's everyone.
Okay, it's almost everyone.
Oh, this thing again.
Oh, what the fuck? Are those
A
machines?
spider-like construct with 6. Does it have 6? No, it has 8 legs. It is effectively a metal spider with red inset gems for eyes. Okay. However, Athalor, your little spell went off right next to it. So it has to do what? A charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't make it.
Does not make it. How much damage does it take? With a 16.
2d8 radiant.
Ow. Okay. Enabling health bar. So you can see what 2d8, what 7 points of radiant damage looks like. Behold. Think.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Very good.
Untermaler is going to open up. With a.
Do we recognize these as a thing we faced before?
These
that
do
we
not
actually
look
have.
like frost giants.
I think you faced these before.
I think we have parts of these for research.
Yeah,
paralyzing
I think you
beam.
do. I think you would recognize. Yeah, it has a paralyzer beam. These are retrievers. Unholy constructs built to hunt people.
What are they doing
Phyrexian
here?
shit.
That is a great question because these are not frost giants.
These are not frost giants.
We've established that much. All right, let's go ahead and go with lightning bolt. I think. No, it might have a good dexterity saving throw. We'll go with. And Battle Mage, you're up next, and you go before any of the monsters. So please go ahead and just make your roll now. Why are all these people on my initiative tracker? I have a lot of people who don't belong here. You can't see them because they're on a completely different page, so don't worry about them.
Ah.
I just had a bunch of zeros. I was like, why are all these zero count initiatives on here? What the hell? All right.
Do we remember their vulnerability from last time?
Yes. They have none.
Oh,
They're immune to necrotic, poison, and psychic because they're constructs. They don't have biology or minds. And they're completely immune from physical damage that isn't either magic or adamantine weapon damage. As constructs, they are immune to charm, exhaustion, frighten, paralysis, and poison.
Okay. All right, battle mage. So I'll control the battle mages, and Athalor will do the two.
Yeah, the Phoenix Knights.
Fuck it, Scorching Ray. Pew, pew.
Them some good
all
rays,
three
boss.
blasts. Oh, do all three blasts hit? No, they don't. The it is an AC 19.
Oh boy.
All right.
Does he have advantage from high ground? Being
he
while he's
would have
flying
advantage from high ground. I'm just gonna roll 3d20. Still an 18, and the other two weren't crits, so it still takes 15 fire damage as he hits it. Pow pow. It was just a second level spell slot, so though. All right, Battle Mage, you are up. What do you do?
I'm gonna assume that he's. Did he draw a magical weapon?
Can right now. It's the beginning of fight. Can draw the weapon. Just
is that a reaction, bonus action?
Part of movement.
Okay.
It's basically free.
Okay. I'll have. Would I know if slashing, piercing, or bludgeoning would be best here?
None of them. They're all the same. The only thing that matters is its magical damage.
Okay, I will do the mystical greatsword then. And
okay, roll it.
Oh, I didn't mean to do advantage, but just take the 15.
That's fine. That's a miss.
That's scary. All right. You guys only attack once? Okay, yeah.
Correct. Let's see. Okay. Whose flying carpet were they on? Mia Hethels?
They're on mine.
Okay. Shoot. So, and you as well. Okay, so
yes.
Actually, you know what, Garnet? I'm gonna let the player character drive the flying carpet, so the battle mage can't move adjacent right now, but they can use any of their ranged abilities instead.
Perfect. I'm down.
And Athalor, go ahead. What do you want the Phoenix Knights to do? Inaros can move into position as needed. Did my retrievers deploy? My retrievers didn't deploy. What the hell?
My retrievers.
My retrievers.
I think.
Okay, that's a natural one.
I think the Phoenix Knights are just going to form up with us for now, and even though it's resistant to it, they're just going to let loose with their longbows.
Okay.
Because
they're left or right target.
Let's go with the right.
Oh no, they're immune. They are immune to non-magical weapon damage. Immune.
Oh boy. In that case, I guess they're going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Put a little tower on each of them. And then Battle Mage, what ranged ability would you want to use? They have a lot of cantrips that kick ass.
I guess I'll just do a firebolt.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
Roll 1d60 on the Wheel of Pain.
They do have advantage to the high ground.
They do have advantage. Roll a d20 again.
Oh.
Yeah, roll a d20 again. And if it's somehow a 1, we go to page 54 of the Wheel of Pain. It worked for me. That thing that happens all the time happened for me.
Why do I suck at this game?
What is going on over there?
All right, 54 on the 1d60. That sounds bad.
His magic focus explodes, meaning that until it's fixed, he will have a permanent and cumulative -1 to spell damage rolls. So all of his spells now deal -1 damage until that is fixed.
How did I already fuck this up, bro? It's not even my character.
Incredible.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, this doesn't sound like anything that a fireball can't fix, right?
Fireballs fix everything.
Yeah, like this thing isn't resistant to fire, so Mihail is going to cast fireball at it. Just a little old, silly little level 3 fireball. Any dodgers in chat? No, it rolled for ass. That is a +8 on that. As he sends a fireball streaking downwards into the ice. Kaboom, it explodes for 34 points of damage, which looks like that. Dink.
Ooh.
Garnet, you are up. What do you do?
Would like to hit it with a shatter because it will be made out of metal and whatnot. Let's do
Go for
that.
Wow. Is this a spell slot or a Book of Seosh?
Book of Seosh. So I get 1 free cast, so I'll take minus that.
Constitution save.
With
I got a 29. I'm just going to drop the whole spell description. Blah, blah, blah. Made of inorganic material. It has disadvantage on the spell, so I'm going to roll again. I got a 20. So I still take... It's got a very high Constitution save. Go
Is
ahead.
it on ice? Does it break ice under coping?
Yeah, it would turn the ground under it into difficult terrain. I'd allow that. It's not like above water, you know, it's like pretty much ice and rock all the way down, but it'll make it difficult terrain. Give me the damage. You already have the damage. Do you get this necrotic damage because of the mask?
Or
no?
Believe so, yeah.
Or is that the damage you take for casting it?
No, it's the extra from the shard of whatever the fuck I have on.
All right, 14 plus got it. 14 plus 11 is 25 divided by 2 is 12.
It's always 12.
Elnau's turn. Elnau doesn't currently have a mask available.
So no mask?
So no mask. Yeah. And Inaros is after that. Elnau is going to fly into position, and this thing's immune to necrotic. Do we say it's immune to necrotic? Is necrotic one of the things we said it's immune to?
Yeah, necrotic,
is, right?
poison, and psychic.
Okay, well, that's most of her bag of tricks.
Oh, you can take off some of the damage then from my thing.
Yeah, that's right. Boink. You know what it's not immune to? You know what nothing is immune to? Magic missile.
The fuck you of spells.
Wait, it's not immune to cold either.
Oh, so it should be taking tick damage.
No, but she can use Arrow of Dusk. And she has advantage on this.
Come on.
Okay. So she shoots this malevolent bolt of darkness, and now it has disadvantage on the next. Well, it's either of those. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. But if you try to wrestle with it, or if it has to like do acrobatics, it'll be at disadvantage. So there's that.
We'll get involved.
It is Inaros' turn. Inaros is at range right now, which is not his specialty. So what he's going to do is, yeah, you know what? For now, he's just going to cast Scorching Ray. He's going to cast Scorching Ray. Simple enough. All right. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to roll 3d20 just to check for crits.
Quitties.
So no crits. All right. He's focusing his fire on the same target, which is good tactics, for 17 points of fire damage. Now, one of the retrievers will go.
Let the fucking begin.
The retriever on the left. Garnet, what's the range on Shatter?
60.
60. Okay, great. It climbs up the wall in order to gain altitude. And then it shoots its paralyzing beam at you. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please, Garnet.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Wait. Wait.
Wait.
I will do my Eldritch Ward. When I'm targeted with a spell, I can
Okay.
Wait. I can re-roll using my reaction.
Basically, yeah. You have advantage on the save, basically. So go ahead and roll again and don't suck.
Is that good?
You suck. You are paralyzed.
Oh, so I'm gonna fall.
Correct. You instantly fall, what, 60 feet? That's how high you are up?
I guess we didn't decide how high, but, you know, a DM's choice.
60 sounds fair. You are paralyzed. You immediately fall 60 feet, and you take 24 points of falling damage. You are prone and paralyzed. Thank
Is
you
she
for
resistant
playing.
to the non-magical bludgeoning damage?
No, because it's not an attack.
Hmm.
All right. The other retriever is going to...
What the fuck?
Oh, for fuck's
run
sake.
over. It grabs you, Garnet, and you need to roll a charisma saving throw.
Do that while paralyzed?
Yeah, it's force of will. It isn't. If it was strength or dexterity, you'd fail automatically. But
I will lucky die that.
okay.
Help, bro! Jesus fuck!
Do you have any inspo, or are you completely out?
You'd have to let me know if I have inspo. I don't know.
I don't know if chat's giving you. I don't think chat's giving you any inspo. So like,
What a great start.
what an excellent
None of
start.
the Phoenix Knights got like a "Don't touch my girl" fucking ability.
You're pretty far away from them, though. That's the thing.
That's
Like,
tough.
I mean, if you
All
die,
right,
they
what
can help
happens?
you.
All right, I'll wait for CPR. Oh, someone give me inspo in chat.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll one more time. Just
Better.
don't roll another 3. You rolled a 2.
How do you roll a 3 and 3 and a 2?
Oh, fuck me. GG.
Well, Garnet.
Oh, I have 10 pit points. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I
go
don't
ahead.
care. It grabs you and you both disappear.
What?
What the?
What the fuck?
Mhm.
All right, bye.
Athalor, it's your turn. What would you like to do? Wait. I cheated. Okay. And the way that I cheated is that this guy doesn't go until initiative count 21. So, on initiative count 21, if it can do that, all those previous rolls hold. And it will grab you and you will disappear. If it can't do that, you can have your luck and your inspo back.
How fast is the flying carpet?
Let's see. Carpet of flying.
My flying carpet, can it take 4 people?
Let's see. It moves at 40 feet and it can take 4 people.
Okay. Right. So, moves at 40 feet. It can take 4 people, right?
Correct.
Okay, then I'm going to move to this 20 marker next to Untamorla. And I'm going to use my action to bend space and teleport Garnet up onto my flying carpet.
Okay. Oh, Garnet, all that falling damage you took, that 24 falling damage, that does still happen. So
it hits my temp armor.
Perfect, thank you. No, you're good. Athlor, anything else from you?
Yes, I want to use a quicken spell to try and banish the other.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
Burn the spell points, and I must make a charisma saving throw, right?
Yes, DC 18 charisma saving throw.
Okay, well, that's a pretty good choice. I can do it if I roll a natty.
Ooh.
I did not roll a natty.
Okay, wunderbar.
You must concentrate on that spell.
Yes, let me mark concentration, mark some more sorcery points. Gone.
How long am I paralyzed for, by the way?
That's a good question.
A minute? I don't know if that's based on concentration.
You probably get a save
guy.
at the... Yeah, it's a minute, and you get a save at the end of each of your turns.
Yeah, and maybe the Academy Battle Mage can use a help action on you or something instead of fucking up again.
Don't think they can. Anything else, Athalor?
No, I think bonus action, and some movement. I'm gonna actually move another 10 feet back because we only used 20 feet of movement to get everyone in range of the Phoenix Knights protective paladin aura.
Okay. Untermaler. I knew what he was going to do a moment ago. Garnet, you may have your inspiration and your luck back because the situation has... You're not in the exact same spot. Even if it tries to do that again, the butterfly has been stepped upon, and therefore things are potentially different. Okay. Das Untermaler will cast Slow on the remaining target. That's a wisdom saving throw. Which I think Untermaler's save is incorrectly reported as 15, but I don't think it's 20, because if yours isn't 20, his isn't 20.
I'm gonna pop a silvery barbs on that. And do I have a range? Yeah, I think that's within 30. I'm gonna burn a first level spell slot, and my reaction to hit him with a silvery barbs.
Understandable. Have a nice day. That is a so you hit him with it, and it has to make a save. Okay, so it just has to redo the save. Wisdom save. Natural 20.
What the fuck, bro?
Oh, okay.
But
I'm
give
gonna
the buff to someone.
confer. Yeah, I'm gonna confer advantage upon Garnet for a next saving throw, which will probably be against the paralysis.
Okay.
Oh
'Cause
shit.
Fucking know she's gonna need it.
I need Jesus, bro. All my rolls have been hyper ass today.
The retriever is going to fire a paralyzing beam at Untermaler. After which your Phoenix Knights may go. So go ahead and start moving your Phoenix Knights, please. And then your Academy Battle Mage may go. Please go ahead and start doing Battle Mage stuff, please.
I don't know if I want to touch him. I blew him up first.
It's con save. Paralyzed.
He does have his own inspiration from Mama Shimada, of course.
Thank you. Not paralyzed. And the retriever's paralysis beam is now on cooldown.
W.
And Battle Mage, go.
Phoenix Knights are just rotating around to here to be more of a defensive barrier. They're flying a little bit lower than Entomola. Because they can't do any damage. I guess they'll fire away with their longbows, but we don't really need to math it out because they're just gonna like hit it, see what the arrow's doing, and be like, oh, cool.
Their melee attacks do count, by the way.
Oh, their melee accounts do count as magical
They deal
damage.
radiant damage. Those count as magical attacks.
Hmm.
Battle Mage, what are you doing? Aside from one less point of damage on your spell attacks.
Fucking. What about this? It's basically girl math. It's it just nullifies.
That's already factored in. That's already factored in.
Oh.
And that's attack rolls, not damage rolls. So.
Oh, bam, 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 bam.
Miss. But you have advantage from the high ground. So go ahead and roll that.
Bam, 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 double bam, 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 bam.
Oh, biggity bam.
That is a critical hit. Roll 1d60 on the Wheel of Pain, please.
Yeah.
And because you're controlling them, I'm counting this as a player character crit.
Yeah.
Now, as always, we take the first damage result, which is 24. But when you roll 25, you deal maximum damage, which in this case would be
30.
10
plus 3.
Yeah, 33.
32.
32.
Because he's got magical wanker's cramp.
Garnet, roll 2d4, please. This target has disadvantage against this battle mage's saving throw spells for 3 rounds.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Mia Hethel briefly considers banishing this motherfucker, but then realizes that all that lovely damage that's been inflicted would then be invalidated, and therefore decides to cast Ray of Frost. Poorly.
Raise you.
Excellently.
Ooh,
Advantage. Wheel of Pain. And the Wheel of Pain speaketh and it says double damage.
Ooh.
And it has to roll a save or it can't cast spells on its next turn. So I'll roll an additional 3d8. And if it blows this save, which is not a very difficult save, so it takes 22 points of damage. And if it fails this save, it can't use any of its raise on its next turn.
So no raise.
So no raise.
Hey!
It failed, and it cannot use any of its raise on its next turn.
Let's
Garnet,
go.
it is your turn. You are within the realm of the Phoenix Knight's aura, which means that you can make your saving throw at +2.
With advantage.
Why advantage?
Because of my silvery barbs.
With advantage because of silvery barb.
Is his ray like a concentration thing, or is it just like a status thing?
It just hits you and then it sticks to you.
+2?
16? Is a 16 good enough? It is not. The DC is 18. You are still...
I can get all the help in the world, bro. You literally can't do more than this, bro.
You are paralyzed.
That's so
now flies all the way up to maximum range for her spells, which is going to be another arrow of dusk, and she yeets it from 120. Well, she can't go 120 feet up, but she has 120 feet of range, so she's just going up. She misses. It glances off of this thing's evil metal armor. Evil. Inaros.
All right, time to look hot.
Its beams are disabled. That's not
Girly Pop.
disabled.
Girly Pop just got fucked up. Where's your like E-man strength or whatever?
He will bring the ship around to shield Garnet instead of Untermaler. The Phoenix Knights and him will be playing tug of war the entire rest of the adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And he will, as a bonus action, he projects a mark of protection, a burning mark of protection onto Garnet. You have +2 armor class, and he can consume that as a reaction to do a special ability. Then with his action, he is going to hit it with another Scorching Ray.
Oh, fuck.
2 hits for a total of 13 damage. Even though he can cast spells, he really is more of a melee man. Because he wombos the two of them together, so he's doing his best. Thank you, by the way. Appreciate it. The retriever that has been banished is banished. Athelord, is your turn. I mean, it's still banished. It's not banished. It's just one banished. But anyways, go on.
Master Mia Hethel, should I, if I concentrate on this all the time, will it remain away?
It does not hail from this realm. Yes, it should remain banished.
More focus on fire. And I'm going to cast a firebolt.
Okay.
It'll be
That's
a 28.
Pow.
for a scorching 11 points of damage.
Untramaler, because it has no spells this round and it has demonstrated no other ranged attacks, is going to conserve resources and just continue to spam it with a fireball.
Spam them down.
That's a crit.
Woo!
You know what? Athlor, roll in the Wheel of Pain for Gits and Shiggles.
I love Gits and Shiggles. 7. Oh, my lucky number.
Double damage. Roll an additional 3d. That can't be right. Yeah, an additional. Oh no, you already rolled double damage. So 32 points of damage. Bam.
Woo!
It is now the Retriever's turn. The Retriever is going to keep climbing up the wall. It climbs up the wall, and it uses its action to dodge. It can now cast spells again. And I'm going to roll to see if its paralysis beam recharges. Its paralysis beam also recharges, and it can use it next round. Phoenix Knights, A and B, and then Battle Mage. All of you get to go.
Okay. The Phoenix Knights are, at least one of them is going to move back to give everyone this protective aura.
Mm-hmm.
Providing that Untomala wants to move forward at some point, but it's not his turn, so that's not his call.
Correct.
And can they use Lay on Hands to help Garnet at all?
Do they? No, they cannot remove paralysis. They can
Can't
remove
cure one
the
disease or neutralize one poison.
Correct. This is neither of those.
Can we use the help action to help Garnet with a saving throw?
Mm-mm.
Okie dokie.
They have no means that would actually accomplish that, and therefore they can't help.
All right, so just dodge actions from them again.
Mm-hmm. And they could also do a Phoenix Strike to like fly over there and hit it. They would then fall immediately, but they look very cool.
It would look very cool.
Okay. The party has gained a 1d8 inspiration dice from the Laughing God.
God,
you may spend this at any time before the end of the session, maybe on like a Constitution saving throw or something. Garnet, what would you like your Battle Mage to do?
Firebolt.
Pew, pew, pew.
Destroy
flat
him.
Roll. Flat roll because it defended.
Sucks.
Miss. Mia Hethil, having calculated the fact that it is using its action to make itself harder to kill, he is going to cast Magic Missile, which does not miss.
Does not missile.
You don't miss. For 9 points of damage. He will then use his reaction to finish it. And as it's climbing up the wall, it lets go, falls like 80 feet, and goes crunch when it hits the ground.
What the hell are Designer Constructs doing here?
That's a good question.
We should have a look inside the cave, see if the Frost Giants attacked.
Let's not move anywhere or do anything until you're done with the other one.
Okay, give me a moment. I can lock it down.
Over the course of the next... Go ahead.
Get Garnet up.
It's unnecessary, because over the course of the next minute, either she makes her save, or it wears off.
Oh, should I just...
Yeah. Yeah, you're no longer paralyzed.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, you made the save anyways. Without using any buffs, you just did. Okay.
Fuck, what the foul? What happened?
It looks like the Eschaton clock didn't want us here. Or they had some other plans here and we're interrupting.
Are we being tracked?
I don't know why they'd be interested in this excursion. Maybe they're having their own interactions with the Frost Giants, maybe trying to force them south, or...
How would they have known we were going to be here?
Let's lower altitude a bit, see if we can see anything.
Do you want to explore the cave on the right-hand side?
Yeah.
The cave mouth expands into a large cavern filled with drifts of snow and ice. Crystals sparkle softly on the north and south walls, but the eastern wall is a jumbled mass of fallen rubble. Partially buried under the rubble is the corpse of a huge white dragon. The creature has been dead for months. The rockfall has buried most of its body, from which only the shoulders, neck, and one wing and one claw protrude. Of the dragon's head, there is no sign. It has been severed cleanly from the neck. Judging by the amount of frozen blood in the area, this was likely the cause of the dragon's death, not the rockfall.
Hunting trophy? Or, I mean, our research of the frost giants tamed multiple creatures. Maybe they had frost drakes amongst their number.
This is no drake. This is a dragon.
That's a level up, right?
Yeah, that's a true dragon. Like Gulawar, the dragon god of white dragons. This is one of his.
Oh, shit.
It's a true dragon. And it's dead.
If they're killing dragons, I don't know if we're enough.
We have the teleport spells to leave.
What kind of weapon could do this? Looking in at the cloven neck.
Roll a medicine
could-
check. Go ahead.
We could take one of this dragon's body parts and say that we did it.
It's a 20.
It was absolutely clean. One slice through the entire body, like the entire neck. One single blow
feat of strength.
severed the scales, the muscle, the bone, all of it. It's not torn at all. Like, it is a perfect cut.
Whoever did this is ungodly levels of strong.
Or they possess a weapon of ungodly power.
Was that
That's
a
what I'm
no on
calling this.
taking a dragon hand?
I think that, I mean, we're here, there's a dragon corpse. I've got the harvesting kit.
I might as well get some practice in.
Okay, fine. Cover me, please.
Covering.
All right, let me
Just
open that.
for a
Let me
second.
open that PDF again real quick. Hang on.
Yeah.
It's a PDF that I
Athel
closed.
brings hit their carpet down to ground level and sheepishly steps off onto the cave floor with the harvesting kit.
Okay. Roll a nature check, please.
Okay. Let's fall to this. I'll guidance myself as
17.
well. Why not?
All right.
Okay, 21.
Okay. Excellent. Pulling up dragons. The dragon section is obnoxiously long.
Oh, I bet. Turns out Dungeons and Dragons, there's a couple of those dragons going around.
Okay, how old was this dragon? Well, you would say this dragon was pretty old. Like, not ancient, but pretty old.
At least an adult.
Yeah, very much an adult. And so on the one hand, dragon parts have unbelievable amounts of utility. Flesh, blood, teeth, bones, horns, spines, scales, the special organ for the breath pouch, like that helps them activate their breath. And furthermore, even though this dragon has been dead for months, it's frozen. However, so everything is still good. However, harvesting it is going to be very difficult because it's frozen. So I need you to make a special check for me here. Are you proficient in nature?
No.
Then this is not a special check. It's just a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Okay. Let's give it a go. Here we give it a go. That's gonna be a 6.
Okay. You are not able to harvest anything useful from this corpse.
Ah, boo. In terms of not something useful, but anything that looks like it's from a dragon, like maybe it's not alchemically useful, but dragon scales.
So are you planning to like stolen valor this?
No, that's plan B, okay? Put it under a definitely. Put it under
you
a
can
definitely
have some
maybe.
freezer burned dragon blood and a damaged white dragon scale and a broken white dragon tooth. And if you want, a chunk of freezer burned white dragon meat.
White dragon scale and
busted.
Mm-hmm.
Blood, freezer burned. Meat, freezer burned. Tooth, broken.
Listen, it's my first time trying. Okay, it's a dragon. Wait, where did the tooth come from? Isn't it headless?
No teeth. Correct. Thank you. That would be stupid.
Me tattling on myself.
Teacher,
I guess I just get a broken claw.
Yeah, you can have a claw.
But I do disrupt all the ley lines, so they're magically useless.
Well, they're not necessarily magically useless, but you won't be making any magic weapons out of them anytime soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fucking gonna kill me.
As far as you know, the only other areas here are the 4 towers and whatever's past the enormous portcullis, which again goes like directly. Okay, so you can go over the second wall, but beyond that, there's a huge door in the side of the mountain. Assuming you don't want to leave.
We should see at least if there are giants here.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that we actually got to the place we wanted to teleport to, but
we certainly discovered something.
Yeah, if there are designer outposts in
the
up here in
Great Northern Wilds
Snorheim
is what we'd call it. Yeah, actually, yeah, Snorheim. You're right. Mm-hmm.
That's at least intel and news that's worth bringing home.
Okay. There is a set of giant stone doors on the other side of the portcullis. There are also much smaller doors that lead into the towers, the defensive towers. I believe those doors are locked.
If we're going to go over towers, we'll go top down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I assume that they have access to the roof as their defensive towers. And we could just land and go downwards.
Okay. Would you like to try the door? Would you like to try the towers? Would you like to try something else?
I think from process of elimination, maybe it'd be better if we go on the towers first, land, and then look down through them. So we at least control the high ground as we go.
Okay. Each of the towers consists of one internal floor and the roof. The floors of the southern towers closest to you are 30 feet above the ground up on those ledges. The northern 2 are set at ground level. They are absolutely huge. Inside them, you find weapons, giant-sized weapons that have fallen into disrepair from neglect. None of the towers have arrow slits. The southern towers are 60 foot high. The 2 northern towers are 120 feet high. There's a trapdoor on the roof and a narrow staircase that leads all the way to the bottom. Go ahead and roll investigation checks just to sort of dig around.
Digging around.
Okay.
I'll just take the first one.
Garnet, the largest of the towers is the one in the northeast. And it has 3 doorways leading from it. One of them leads into the inner area where the giant gate can be found. One of them leads over to the cave where the dead dragon can be found. But the last one leads into the rock itself, towards the northwest. Presents a possible way to bypass the huge doors depending on where it goes.
Are
You
these
all want to
giant-sized doors?
Yes. But it's
Say
much
we
easier
should
to
ignore
Go
the
ahead.
door. Big door. Let's ignore big door and go through
Go through the
cave.
rock?
Yeah, the rock cave.
I mean, definitely seems like an access tunnel. Gives us a good way back out, I suppose. Rather than going through the main thoroughfare. That's a very closable gate.
As you're going inside, your ability to fly is going to be extremely reduced. Because it's still tall, you will be able to fly, but not like hugely far up.
Okay.
So you may also need to do ground formation, depending.
Yeah. However, we can avoid having big echoey footsteps in a cave.
Also true. The ceilings here are 20 feet high.
Okay.
Yeah, for now we just stay off the floor.
All
to
right.
avoid tremor sense things and or lots of noise.
Flying inwards, the tunnel leads directly into the stone, and immediately upon getting inside, it already feels much warmer than it did outside.
Stuffiness or civilization?
That's better.
About 80,
Maybe my
90
fingers won't fall off.
80, 90 feet inwards. The tunnel ends and splits. One direction is southeast, and you can see a door like 30 feet away. The other one is straight north, and it goes about 40 feet.
From our understanding of the mental map, which would be closer to behind the big doorway from before.
So you've kind of gone in the opposite direction from the doorway.
Okay.
But into the rock. The doorway goes into the rock and it faces northwest, and you're going northeast, but into the rock. I'm going to see if I can cheat. But while I'm working on that, which direction would you like to go?
Well, I picked the rock cave, so you can pick our next spot.
Okay, so I'm just illustrating here. So this is the big door. We're in this tower, right? And we've gone like this way.
More up to the right, or up to the left, I guess it would be from here. Yeah, like that.
And our choices are like here or here.
You know what? Let me just go ahead and do this cheating that I'm doing here real quick, because I think it's going to work.
Okay. I'm doing my mental mapping right now.
I don't think you're doing anything wrong. I think this is a difficulty on my part. All right. Map. And I'm going to go ahead and import it. And then I'm going to hide shit so you can't see shit. And then I should be able to use the map. Great Northern Wilds, Frozen Lake. Yep. This place. I can clear the initiative order. Done. Clear. Done. Close. Drag this to the map layer.
Go away, my silly drawings. There we go.
One moment, please.
Hold for mapping. TikTok is asking to map your genome with CRISPR. Only while using the app.
Right. Now I enable old school Fog of War.
Oh. Hi, Fogs. They're warring. Oh, the Phoenix Knights speak primordial. Interesting. Ignin.
Weird.
I guess that's to speak to phoenixes.
Yes. Okay, if you look very closely, you will see nothing.
Yes. That is correct.
Excellent. Okay, it's working. I will now change it so you can see something.
I love something. Seeing how dirty my monitor is, I really need to do something about that.
You should now be able to see something.
Oh, okay. So we are in this thing, huh?
Correct.
Okay, and this is the big door we elected not to go into yet.
Correct. This is the cave. Area 4 is where the dead dragon was. Area 2 is where the retrievers attacked you from here and from here. Each of the squares, just completely disregard the Roll20 grid. Each of the squares on the map is 10 feet.
Okay. Maybe we should just keep heading north? Actually, north is probably deeper into the compound. Maybe south would be a closer dead end that's better to eliminate first. I think southeast is a better tactical option.
Follow your lead. I'm lost.
Okay. Oh. Upon opening the door, this room is partially collapsed. The presence of dozens of ruined and overturned tables makes you think this was once the giant's mess hall. Huge swaths of blood stain the floors, walls, and even ceilings of this room. A huge battle must have occurred here. Of more immediate interest are the 4 huge skeletal figures with writhing cartilaginous tongues and roiling viscera dangling from their torsos, lurching towards you.
Hostiles!
We're ready.
I guess roll for initiative.
Roll for initiative! I'll move everybody over here in a moment to make life easier.
Okay.
And I'll reveal everything. Again, I'm kind of... There's some winging of this going on, so... But, yeah, let me reveal the map. What you would be able to see here.
Okay, I'm going to wait to roll everyone else's initiative until then. Oh, boy.
And then check it out.
Oh.
Oh.
What the fuck?
This is your insides after eating 1 main from Taco Bell.
Hey, Taco Bell is a lot better than it used to be. I'll tell you what.
And you know it by reputation.
Valid.
This international
valid.
reputation is
that reputation is going
glowing.
to take a very long time to change, if at all. All right. I'm going to switch over to the other map to abduct your party so that you can roll for initiative. There is still going to be some manner of abstraction going on because we're using this tiny little thing instead of a proper battle map.
Yeah.
This is what it used to be like in the old days. But we'll still be able to figure it out.
Woo.
Okay. Bam. Sorry.
All right,
Bam.
let me roll in our Phoenix Knights now. We'll actually get added to the turn tracker.
Go ahead and roll yourselves in as well, because I don't... Yeah, you have not done that yet.
Let me take that 15.
And I'll get the rest of the gang. This room is larger. It has a 30-foot ceiling, so the highest you can go is 30 feet.
Oh my god.
Also, Untermeller has a cheat where he adds 5 to his initiative.
Welcome to a club, boss.
Okay, I rolled you. I rolled you. I rolled you. I rolled you. I need Mia Hethel, and then I think I'm good. Oh, and of course our hideous, awful, undead abominations that face you.
Yeah, unfortunately, I need manually adding because I rolled before we were on the map.
All good. What did you get?
15.
Okay.
Are we gonna battle on another map?
We can if you want. Otherwise, we're just going to be like, instead of being like, I'm literally here, you're just going to say, I want to move so I can attack these guys. Because this is a huge room. All right.
It's a big room.
It's a very large room.
I'm just confused on the grouping. And
you know what? We can use the other map. It's actually not going to be difficult. One moment.
Yeah, we'll just
the ice field or whatever.
Yeah, well, the ice field. We'll just again use our imaginations.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, that means that the initiative is going to become mysterious when we get to the other side. But you'll just have to trust me.
Okay.
That's okay. I trust you. Trustful initiative.
I will be able to see all the initiative numbers, and you will not.
How did those 4 people take 5 turns this turn? Questions.
Trust me, no,
the math
seriously.
isn't mathing.
These are frost giant versions of this monster, so I am live screwing with some of the stats and such.
Oh boy.
All right.
Boy, do
to the
I
frost
love
field.
morgues.
Yep.
Oh, I think I'm about to get fucking jumped. I think we're about to increase my J's.
We're morguing. We're morguing. It's morguing time.
I'm about to get my J's greased.
Okay. They charge forward. I think that's all they can do. I think all they can do is run towards you with their hideous... Oh, no. They have cunning action. They dash as a bonus action. Then they run up and they do the thing that you just mentioned, Athalor, with the J's.
No, my J's.
1 claw attack.
Shield.
2 claw attacks. Shield, okay.
21 AC.
And tongue. Okay, yep. You hold up this shield of force and its huge claws and its nasty blah, 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 just completely are deflected. The next one runs up. Are you standing in the doorway?
I assume that that I opened it because I made the tactical decision to go into the fuck you room.
Okay,
and therefore that I will bear the consequences for the
it
first
also means they
initiative
kind of
round.
can't get past you though.
Oh, they're too chunky.
Yeah. And this one can't even reach you with its claws. It has to use its tongue.
Ew.
All right. It is Mia Hethil's turn. Followed by another baddie, followed by Athalor.
Are we saying like this is like a doorway or like?
Yes, but make
the
the doorway
opening?
bigger. Yeah. Make the doorway bigger. Because it's a giant
Like
doorway.
two,
So make it
3 square? 2 square?
4 squares. 4 squares across. No,
Just a
2 squares.
tiny
Just
one.
2 squares across. Yeah, it should only be 2 squares across. All right. Mia Hethil, you know what? He doesn't have fireball.
Thank you for the garnet art. Very nice.
Protection from good and evil on Athalor.
Ooh. Oh my!
Just walks up, bops you with that. You have all undead have disadvantage to hit you.
Okay, I'll mark myself with like an angelic thing or some shit.
Perfect. I will put that on him, and he gets his arcane ward. So he has 18 bonus hit points.
Mm.
And he's concentrating. It is now time for the next morgue in the morgue ward. Classic 3rd edition monster, honestly. This one can't get close enough. Athalor, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I mean, they're all here for a party. Why don't we hit them with a slow?
Okay, you can hit those 3, correct? But not the 4th?
Yes, sir. Oh, I double posted it. My bad.
That's
I'm just
fine.
so excited to slow them.
I will now roll 3 wisdom saving throws. Yes,
Ooh.
no, and yes. So only one of them is slowed, I believe.
Ooh, I'm gonna burn another first level spell slot to get one of them to fail on their or have a disadvantage on their thing.
We'll go with the
silvery
first guy.
barbs. Yeah.
Where's the snail? Where's the snail? Where's my snail? Get snailed, idiot. There we go. The other one rolls a wisdom saving throw and fails it. Who is getting the buff?
I assume it was in like closest to me order, so the one that's furthest away is the one who made it.
I actually did clockwise. So first guy made it, second guy failed it and got snailed, and the third guy made it. So the guy who's closest to you, you could debuff, and that'd be a valid move.
Yeah, I'll do those.
Who's getting your buff?
Who's getting my buff? Who's next up in initiative?
Okay, that's gonna be Das Untermaler.
Cool. And since these two can't take reactions now, I'm gonna shuffle out of this tanking position.
Okay. The Phoenix Knights are like, this is much more our speed. This is the kind of party we signed up for. Okay. They have -2 to their armor class, which means, and their dexterity saving throws, which I believe translates to. How did he not prepare Fireball? He prepared Lightning Bolt, though. So you know what? That's almost as good.
Oh, don't worry. Garnet's got plenty of those.
He's just going to line it up to hit these two right here. They have -2 on those. Yeah, -2.
Yeah.
Not disadvantage, oddly enough, just -2. They're also surprisingly spry.
Oh, wow. They are spry, aren't they?
Yeah, that second one fails, but the first one makes it. So, doink. You know what? Let me go ahead and just do this thing that I always do here. Let's see here. See? And make that health bar visible. And someday I'll remember to fix that setting that defaults it, but today is not that day. And here's what 31 points of damage looks like. Blah. Okay, Phoenix Knight, Battle Mage, do your thing.
Putting people in the initiative because it's confusing. I'm just gonna put what we rolled before.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, okay, we can add turns. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, you can edit it once you go
ahead and do that for the pieces that you control. It'll make life easier.
I did forget about that. Okay, so I've got an 8 and a 15. 15. I may have just deleted the Phoenix Knight. He's back.
I got better.
And add turn, that's an 8. And you add turn, I'm a 15. Okay, right. Phoenix Knights. I guess both of the, well, one of them to begin with is going to roll in with the, why not do the Phoenix Strike? He just flies over Inara, Samir Hethel, and goes for like
burning wings, like whoosh.
Yeah, into the first guy's face.
After you do this, get rid of the tower.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dice. It's 29 points of damage. 9 normal and 20 fire. That is, you can do that twice a day. So that's this guy's down one of those.
Nice.
After that, it will be.
Just go have him swing a bitch. Oh wait, he's better at firing, isn't he?
Yeah, he's better at firing. He does good damage with that melee, but like this is a gun man. This is a pew pew motherfucker type.
Right. Tough.
Under normal circumstances. Unlucky. Next up, it is the other Phoenix Knight.
Okay, another Phoenix Strike, baby. Bam. Let's lose that tower. That is unfortunate. Maybe a 13 hits with -2 to AC.
Mm-hmm. Why the advantage?
Giants. I don't know.
Okay. No advantage.
Mine should be a natural 1.
The natural 1 holds. Roll 1d60 on the Wheel of Pain.
59.
59 on the Wheel of Pain.
Oh, he's going to trip and fall. He's going to bonk his little head.
Up to 1d4 plus 1 enemies within 5 feet of you may make an attack of opportunity against you. Any who hit may make an additional opportunity attack. It is a good thing these guys are slowed. Because they can't do that.
Let's go. I love slow.
All
Release the snail.
Release the snail. Garnet, it is your turn. What do you do?
Did they?
Go ahead.
When I said like readying for battle, would you allow me putting my mask back on before this started, or else I can do it?
Yeah, I'd allow that.
Sweet. Can I use my bonus action to identify them bitches?
Yes. Roll a religion check because they're undead, but with advantage.
Darn it! What do your nerd eyes see?
What does the
Fucking
scouter say about
dog
his
shit.
challenge level? They're undead.
God.
Probably don't use poison.
But is necrotic general? Like, would my max intelligence tell me necrotic is decent?
Necrotic will probably not be ideal. You don't know if they have resistance or immunity, but it is safe to guess that they will have one of those two.
Okay, maybe I could do psychic then. Okay. 15-foot cone. If I get up in this box, like, is this his box?
These dudes are, yeah, that's his box.
I can't get out of it now. Can you drag me out?
Hold on. To the back.
Mr.
Okay, try now.
Mr. GM, I'm stuck in his box.
I flew up.
I do here, could I?
No, look, that guy's 15 feet across. These guys are huge.
Damn, this big ass bitch.
They're giants. These are undead giants you're dealing with.
It's always giants.
It's a cone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. 15 feet, you're hosed.
That's fine. I'm gonna risk the life drain because it's enough DPS that it's probably still worth it. I'll post it in case you need to know the thing, but
Okay. And because it's a point, you could hit all three of these.
yeah.
Okay.
Best
Foolish undead.
Oh my god.
Can I
Constitution
have
saving
that
throws. 3 of them. 1.
L.
2.
L.
3.
Save.
They are resistant, meaning instead of taking 32, they take 16 or 8. Minus 16.
Not bad.
Minus 16.
Workable.
Minus 8. And I think your party's at full health, so there's nowhere to really put this extra health. Sorry.
They they didn't take any vulnerable damage from a Phoenix Knight's fire Phoenix strike, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Also, for the rest of the session, you can spend hit dice to either heal yourselves or smite on a melee attack. Or on a melee attack or any spell that has fire or radiant damage. You may burn hit dice to smite. Okay. What else would you like to do? Is that it, Garnet? These guys are slow. They can't take attacks of opportunity.
Can I squeeze past him like that?
Roll an acrobatics check.
I'm stuck in his square again.
Yeah, you can squeeze past it because it's moving very slowly.
You get some intestines on yours, fires that. Like,
All right. That it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so there's one more morgue that hasn't acted yet, and now it has a target, so it is going to move and dash to
I didn't scroll down.
and it will use its claw.
That's my go right there.
And its second claw. And its tongue.
I have an
Second claw
AC of
hits.
16 with this mask, so only the 26 claw hits.
Okay, you take 9 slashing and 1 necrotic, unless you're immune, and you are grappled.
All of us are watching Garnet going like, what the fuck is... Oh, no.
Like, oh god!
Leroy Jenkins!
I'm being pinned up against the wall.
You are not the mummy I ordered.
Elle now swears profusely.
This fucking...
And she casts a fireball.
Hey! I'm in here!
Hold on. No, it needs to snap to corner. Let's see.
You fucking bitch!
Yeah, you'll be fine. She casts it right here. No, she casts it right here. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. You'll be fine.
Resistant to fire. She knows this.
She misses. I mean, she would have hit you with it if she had to, but she doesn't have to because she knows you're resistant. So, like, it wouldn't be as bad. But maybe after the Emerald Golem thing, she'd like to just, not do that if at all possible.
Yeah.
So we already talked about the trauma situation. So, all right. We're going to roll 4 dexterity saving throws, 2 of which will be at -2. 1. And that 15, it's higher than that. NPCs are just borked. A 2.
Holy.
3.
That's so fucking
and a
wiggly,
4.
man.
Yeah, they're very wiggly. They all saved. And they all take 14 points of fire damage.
What are they wiggling about?
I will now delete the false L now. And I will bring Inaros. I'll give him his rightful turn. And he's a melee man, so he's going to run up because Garnet just went in there. Save him! Stick to the plan!
Oh no, who will rescue me?
I'm pinned up by another man. Help!
He is going to...
Seething with jealousy.
Only bone she can touch is mine.
So foul.
He's going to cast Word of Radiance.
Pog.
Yes, the Divine Pog. It hits all 3 of the ones that he can see. Wait, hold on. I need to verify that this is 100% correct. Yes, it is 100% correct. He casts Word of Radiance. Oh, Pog. They all have to make Constitution saving throws. 3 of them have to make Constitution saving throws. 1. Dare you Pog in my general direction. 2.
Dest
3.
thou Pog at me?
I do not Pog at you, sir, but I do Pog, sir. 3 of them each take radiant damage. And then, as a bonus action, he makes 1 attack with his weapon. He is wielding... Sorry, cat. Didn't mean to wake you up from your nap.
Claps next to your head. Didn't mean to wake you.
Crashes symbols together like in the cartoons right next to your face.
Sorry about that.
His Ensorcelled Warpick.
Ooh. Sounds delicious.
Is a hit. He chooses to deal fire damage. And because he is an Azamar, he gets 1d6 radiant damage because he's procced that as well. He goes full glow mode. And he deals an additional 4 radiant. No bonus damage on radiant, unfortunately.
Ooh.
But it does work.
Can he spend hit dice for smite, or is that just us?
Yeah, he can do it. He will now spend half of his hit dice.
Holy shit.
And because it's a smite and it's undead, that's 78 radiant damage. For an additional 28. Kind of going Nova here, kind of burning a lot of stuff. But you know,
Boo's in trouble.
Someone else is pushing Garnet up against a wall. So like
only I get to take Garnet to the bone zone.
God damn it.
They're skeletal. Okay, do they get a new save at the end of each round for slow or no?
That's a great question. I forgot that it was asked to me.
Yes. I'm gonna make my claw attacks because it's at the end of the round anyways. So the Lord of the Bone Zone, who is currently in the front, attacks. Does a 20 hit you, Athalor?
Me? I'm well away.
Never mind. Does a 20 hit a Phoenix Knight, Athalor? Does a 20 hit Inaros, Joseph? Yes, it does. Inaros takes 13 points of damage and is grappled.
Ah, Inaros.
Will then claw one of the other Phoenix Knights, just trying to grab everybody.
Oh, that is gonna hit.
That is a hit. 13
Wait,
slashing. Go ahead.
Is this the same guy?
No. He grabbed Inaros in one claw, and he's grabbing a Phoenix Knight in the other claw.
He doesn't get a second attack because he's slow.
Never mind.
LOL.
Inaros is... I almost said groped. Inaros is grappled.
Garnet, help me!
Oh my god.
Did you find out with the slow attack? Does he get a new
Yes,
save?
they get a new save at the end of each turn.
And it's a wisdom save, correct?
Yes, DC is 18 wisdom.
Don't forget you have that 1d8 floating around from the laughing god.
Oh, true.
That is a failure. It
That's
is now
also
time for the
Constitution.
second morgue. They get +3 on it, so that was a very bad roll. The second morgue is going to attack with its tongue because it is slowed. It can't do anything else. Blah. That is a critical hit.
Who's he tonguing down?
Athalor, I'd like you to roll on the Wheel of Pain, please.
Oh, okay. Nice.
It's your guy, so you get the suffering.
Yep, I get the pain.
Okay, Dungeon Master critical hits. Table 12. Oh, never mind.
I'm also gonna roll the con save here.
Well, somebody would have been able to make an attack of opportunity against you, but they don't get it. So you just take the 9 necrotic damage. And you are not paralyzed. Congratulations. I will now make a new wisdom saving throw to see if this horrifying gelatinous thing can throw off the effects of your power. No, it cannot. It's now Mia Hethel's turn.
Sorry, was it 9 or 21?
9. Because the Wheel of Pain did not say double damage. So there was no double damage. Mia Hethel followed by another morgue, followed by Athalor. You know what Mia Hethel did prepare?
Dance in our honor?
Exactly. How'd you know? Fireball.
Twerking?
Let me show you the dance of my people. Some would say it's quite a hot performance.
And this is -2. Somebody kill this man, please. Thank you. So that's a failure because that's a success, and that is a success, and that is a success because that guy's not.
Stop
slow.
wiggling!
It's that gif of Zoidberg without his shell. The blast knocks down the one that had just groped Inaros, releasing him from its groping grasp. It hits the others, but they all take half damage due to their excessive wiggliness.
Oh no.
It is now time for another one of the morgues.
The Wiggles. Oh, a new space has just opened up in the front line. How fortuitous.
Yes. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you.
Coming through.
I am not slowed, so I will be making one claw attack against Inaro. Surprise. Another claw attack against the nearest Phoenix Knight. And then depending on the results of those, let's see, Inaros. You got any tips or tricks here, Inaros? I feel like you don't. For this.
You got shield?
No.
Unfortunately.
He is grappled.
Oh, I'm free. Ah!
I've been groped again.
Got it.
All right. So he takes 15 damage, and then we're going to go ahead and use the tongue attack on Inaros as well. Garnet, I'm being French, help! It is 12 points of necrotic damage. And he will make the save. Athalor, go ahead and start taking your turn.
Okay,
Turn
he
the
gets plus 2
tide
to
or
his
some
save because of the Phoenix Knight Paladin thing.
What was that?
He gets plus 2 to his save because of a Phoenix Knight Paladin shit.
Well, then he just barely cleared it.
Okay. All right. I am going to hit a Celestial Spark. Give me this frontline guy who's grabbing an Aros, a DC 18 charisma save, please. And I'm going to burn some hit die if this hits.
Yeah, that will be allowed, actually. And so, because it's an undead, per the rules, for every hit dice you spend, you will deal that plus 2d8 additional damage.
Oh, okay.
I'm going
to burn 4.
Okay, so that's
Right,
4,
so
6, and you're level
2d8.
5. So that's 8d8.
That's 8d8 plus what? Plus 10?
Why would we
8.
plus anything?
Plus 8. 'Cause I thought you said it was like plus 2 per thing you rolled, or
It's plus an additional d8. So it's the number of hit dice you burned.
Gotcha.
Add 1 because it's a smite. Add 1 because it's undead, and then add 2 more because of the celestial spark. So I think that comes out to you burned 4, right?
Yeah.
4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2, 8d8.
8d8, lovely. Athor rolls up, clicks his
And make sure you mark off
finger
those.
guns this guy, and inside the intestines, big celestial fire. It's gonna be,
Okay.
God,
That's tragic, actually. That's like
25.
really sad. I don't feel good about that at all. Be sure to mark off all those hit dice that you spent, please. Anything else for
that's
you?
-4. No, I've moved 5 feet into the aura of the Phoenix Knight in case I need to make a save. Could I use a bonus action to check down to look down the corridor behind us?
Yes. Roll perception.
I am cognizant of potential flanks due to the noise, but it's dark.
Yes, it is dark, and if anything's moving here, it is moving quietly. All right. Das Untermaler will cast. Oh, you didn't prepare that one. That's unusual. How screwed are we
Got his
right now?
diplomacy set on.
We're not that screwed. He will cast.
We got a checkpoint.
Yeah, exactly. We're fine. We'll just throw a firebolt in there. I mean, we've had a fair number of encounters so far, you know. And his firebolt dealt 20 goddamn points of damage. So it was about as effective as your huge smite. All right, you have a Phoenix Knight up, then Garnet, you have a Battle Mage up, then Athlor, you have a Phoenix Knight up, and then Garnet, you have a Garnet up.
Hey.
Is there any change to the roll because Inaris is grappled?
No.
Okay.
Grapple just reduces your movement to 0.
All right, so War Pig. This is a double attack from the first one. That's probably a miss because this guy's not slow.
Yes, that's it. That's a miss.
Okay, second War Pig attack from my first guy,
Tragic.
and that's a natural one.
You know what to do. Roll on the wheel of
our juju is
pain.
so bad today, Lemon. That's 1d20, not 1d60. One moment.
Gotta try again. Oh, there goes a perfectly good 20. You just wait.
Oh,
That's a big number. That is a large number. 57. And that's a melee attack, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So which Phoenix Knight was this?
This
would be the guy on the
right hand side.
Okay. Reroll that attack with advantage, please.
Okay.
Oh wait, we hate that, right?
Correct. You do hate that.
24. Oh, dude, my damage roll.
Okay.
Double ones.
When you roll this, you reroll the attack with advantage against an ally within 5 feet of both you and the original target, meaning that Phoenix Knight
good.
Alpha just hit Phoenix Knight Delta, but it was only for 5 points of damage.
Hooray!
All right, Academy Battle Mage, do not roll another one, please. That would make
Watch out!
maybe Zalar cry. Hey, you hit!
Hooray!
Hooray!
One thing to keep in mind about the Battle Mage, once per day when they hit, they can double the damage on a cantrip.
I want to double that. Get
Okay.
to the next one.
Arcane Surge. Then you kill it.
Hey!
Get surged on.
All right. Your Arcane Surge has been burned. You no longer have the urge to surge. Phoenix Knight Delta, it is your turn.
Okay, Phoenix Knight. Seeing that the blessed child is in danger, is
Justice!
gonna.
Oh, wait, no, wrong button.
Is
Hold on.
gonna make a justice maneuver, and
Justice!
is gonna roll on in and give a double war pig. Wait,
Okay.
is there an advantage to lancing here? No, that's for mounted only. I
Mhm.
think.
Correct.
Yeah, let's just give him a double war pick.
All right.
It's gonna be a hard 14
Miss.
and a second war pick.
hit
I said
for 11 points of
beautiful
damage.
17.
Doink.
I'm
Okay.
here to save you, my lady.
Garnet, it is your turn. You are grappled. Your movement speed is 0. You use your action to break the grapple. You suffered no additional penalties of any kind.
Aha. So if he's like holding me up, then I'm like, I try to hold him up, and I'm gonna use Touch of Twilight in a
It does
better
not work.
way than that. I would like to use a lucky die to actually touch him where
Okay.
he pees.
Okay.
Please touch him where he pees.
You're not touching me.
Oh, we're touching him where he pees. Wait, that's not even enough damage. Fuck.
Yeah, touch him on his pee hole,
You
Garnet.
use the first damage result. Roll on the Wheel of Pain, please.
Here's the number of fucking things.
Thank you. Wheel of Pain, 34. 34 on the good Wheel of Pain. And keep in mind, we're using the first damage result, which would be 23. Total.
Yeah, it's supposed to be more. It's supposed to be 4d10. This is a 4th level spell. It says when you cast this spell using a second slot or higher, increase the damage by 1d10.
Well, then roll roll 40d10.
For each
roll
for
2d10.
each
Roll 2d10.
slot level above first. So 2, 3, 4. So it's
It's a level 1 spell. You're
I'm mathing. I don't know why this spell is broken.
You can take a look at it later.
Insanity check.
I'm gonna add that to my notes.
Batongs.
That's more damaged. Fix, Twilight, Tendril.
Touch of Twilight.
1d10. Yeah, Touch of Twilight. Fix.
So it's 1d10 for each.
Twilight.
1d10 for each slot above first. So
Okay, so you got 2d10
second, third,
plus,
fourth.
Yeah, you got 3d10 more. Roll 3d10.
So
Okay, big numbers. 25, 31. Yeah, no, 41.
Is it supposed to double damage? So it's
No,
2
we are going
plus
to roll.
18?
No, we're holding with the 41 right now. And then you rolled on the Wheel of Pain, which may or may not double your damage. I have bad news. It did not double your damage. It tripled your damage. Please roll an additional 5d10. No, 10d10. Please roll an additional 10d10.
That's
okay, so
mid.
41, 48, 98 points of damage. Regrettably, spaghettably, this guy's resistant. So that is going to be down to 49 points of damage. And if he can take exhaustion, if he's not immune to exhaustion, he is exhausted. Oh, we got to roll this whole thing back. I'm sorry.
What's the dog doing?
The target of this spell has to be a creature that isn't a construct or undead.
Oh fuck! I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You can have your luck point back.
Oh shit, that's my bad. Right. Okay.
So what else you got?
Oh shit, that's my bad.
He's like sitting there. He's like, any moment now, I'm just going to disembowel you. So go ahead and figure his shit out.
Okay.
I'm going to just disembowel you now, and then like you can figure out.
I wonder fireball for if not for shoving it in this guy's mouth.
Fuck, that was my fucking only crit of the session too.
Yeah.
So fucking stupid.
My only nat 20 was an accidental d20 roll.
Fuck you for saying that. Why does everything have necrotic? Surely fireball is probably the highest thing I have. I don't want to fireball a single target. That's so sad. Is he even injured or he's full health?
He's injured. He's injured. Oh, hold on. Let me turn on his health bar. Whoop. There you go.
Injured but wiggly.
Very
so
wiggly.
barely injured. Then this fucking idiot has to be next to me. God damn it.
Okay, he's resistant to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, let me bomb my own people. That'll go right home real well to that.
He's gonna hit you with the.
It's okay, sir. I can take him.
Oh, sweet liberty, my leg.
All right, we'll just fucking fireball him. Fuck this
Drop
guy.
it.
You're going down with me.
I think cast from a wand is what, DC 15?
Oh, it's then remove the 4 because it's from the wand. I thought it was my
Yeah.
spell slot.
Nope, that's fine. Okay, so 33.
Plus,
Roll a
wait.
saving throw. Does that necrotic kick in all the time or no?
Thought it did while I was in mask form, but we will have to investigate that. Roll what?
Nothing at the moment. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to roll my dexterity saving. This is for the dex save for the one who is grappling you and is not slowed, but is insufficiently wiggly. This is the dexterity saving throw for the one that is slowed, like my computer.
Oh, unwiggled.
-2. -2. Wiggled. Got wiggled on. Okay. Fireball, fireball.
With a case of the wiggles.
Wait, so it's not -2 for the 17? Or it is -2 for the 17?
It is -2, but it still meets the 15 from the from a wand.
It's a DC 16. Oh, is it a different DC for the wand?
Yeah, because you're casting from the wand. The wand is
bad.
not as goated as you.
Doesn't have
Burn a
Vasalis.
charge, and I think you're good. You're done, right?
Sure.
Okay.
-16. Ah, my leg!
Oh,
with
could I
the
try one thing? Fundamentals of Shadow. If I try the Twilight Tendril this guy away from me, does that count?
You will move with him.
What? If I push him away?
Yeah, because he's physically holding you. So if
I
he
thought
moves,
Thunder Wave is how you
also
get
move.
rid of grappled. So it's like pushing people away is how you get rid of grappled.
Involuntary movement 5e. Consult the Book of Armaments.
I looked up on grappled and it says you can Thunder Wave him off of you. So I was like, oh.
Who said that? Who said that?
Roll20.net.
Roll20 said that? Was it a forum post on Roll20?
Not one of them. Conditions. Condition also ends if effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by Thunder Wave.
She's got a
It
point.
specifically says that. Then you are good. Proceed. I have to roll a strength saving throw. I wonder how good my strength saving throw is on this gigantic
Probably pretty
frost
good.
giant monster.
It is a shot in the dark there.
Oh, case of the wiggles.
I failed.
Hold up.
Boink.
Involuntary movement does not trigger attacks of opportunity, right?
Correct. Otherwise, can you imagine the wombos involved with that?
I'm going back to Friends.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
I'm going back to the Friends and Family special. Oh, that was so scary, guys. That was so scary.
Why did I do that?
I didn't see the other guy. There's another guy in there. It was so scary.
According to my calculations, these guys are not immune or resistant to cold damage.
L Frost Giant.
L Frost Giant, yep. For X Frost Giant, right?
Oh fuck!
Darn it! I will give you the rights to roll on the Wheel of Pain.
Triple damage. Triple damage.
Wait, is that the same fucking one again?
Maximum damage. Maximum damage. There's an and here as well. So 24 points of damage. And 3 additional targets within range are affected at half potency.
Yow!
Meaning that she can make a free shot at this guy.
Oh, she's got the elven hands, bro.
Exactly. It'll do half damage. She knows how to curve the bullets like an assassin.
She's got the wanted.
All right. Bam. So now they both have disadvantage on a strength check or dexterity check. It is Inaros' turn. He is also no longer grappled. He is going to charge forward and attack this morgue that is almost dead. And what is he going to do? He is going to... Booming Blade.
Ooh.
Get boomed. What does that do? Make a weapon attack. On a hit, they suffer the damage, the normal attack, and they become sheathed in booming energy. Okay, so he's going to make his normal weapon attack. Skaroo.
I think I hear a boomer.
He hits, and this guy's boomed. But he's just going to use his he's just going to go ahead and use his reaction to finish him.
Finish him.
And how far did he just move? He was here. He went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's not going to be enough to do what he actually wants to do, which is unfortunate. But he'll just go ahead and move up here. This morgue is dead. This morgue is dead. This morgue is in the morgue. Mia Hethel is going to go ahead and, because there's only one target, he's going to switch to low resource utilization. And Ray Frost. That's a miss.
Wow, what a banger.
Right? Absolutely huge.
I'm crying.
High level spellcasters, right? Like they're saving their good shit. All right. Floor go.
Okay, I guess we'll just hit him with their Fearbold. Bam.
Okay.
What are my damage rolls today?
You got
6
a 2
damage.
and 4.
2.
Were you saying something, Lemon?
Oh, it's a nice heat. All right. Just happy to be here.
I'm participating. You know, if I don't hit it at least once, I don't get any of the XP. So I just like make sure that I shoot each single enemy the whole time.
Do I
It
do more
used to work
damage if I
that
say
way.
pew?
I don't remember if it's which sci-fi version of 5e it is, but one of the sci-fi modern cyberpunk settings has a finger guns spell.
Nice.
It deals force damage. You just, you know.
W.
Okay. Undamaler moves 20 feet and then dashes into the enemy. And he is going to use the Gore special ability.
Gorsh.
Oh, Gorsh. Goring Rush. He can immediately make an attack with his horns as a bonus action. Right. He just runs up and headbutts him.
Holy aura.
I don't know how the turn tracker got ruined, but go ahead and... Where's your Phoenix Knight? Where'd he go, dude?
Do you not see the one in the doorway? Is he gone? Is he dead?
He's gone. I think you might have deleted him on accident.
Oh, I still have one on my screen.
Really?
I have a Phantom Phoenix Knight.
Oh. Well, go ahead and roll an attack with him.
Yeah.
Or Control Z and see if he comes back.
Yeah, maybe I can. Are you alive, Phoenix Knight? Okay, well, he's got 51. So. I'm still tracking his stats anyway. We can bring him in after the scene. He's just going to roll up. Whoop. Yeah, this guy's got 51 HP. Nice. He's going to roll on up, and he's going to use his lay on hands on an arrows for however many hit points an arrows needs.
40. How many does he have?
Lay on hands is a pool of 40, so.
All right. Mark that guy down as empty because this dungeon will continue in the next adventure. Garnet, you can battle mage roll.
It's all good. It's all good.
Spin that.
Oh God, not this. How many ones have I rolled today? That can't be good.
Dude. And then you get so high on
I headshot fucking Mia.
His head explodes. It's just gone. 55.
He gets nervous.
Actually, roll 1d4.
The magical anchor's cramp is going crazy. Please don't roll a 3. Please don't roll a 3.
Hey,
I don't think that's good.
The target of your attack gains a 1d4 bonus to its next attack roll.
Uh-oh.
Wait, there's no target though because I missed.
No, he was the target. You have to have a target to make the attack in the first place. Do not quote the old magic to me.
I was there when it was written. The other Phoenix Knight is going to wrap around here to try and get Flying King.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And going to go in
with that? Holy crap.
Yeah, bro's got a...
Okay, I'm doing the wrong thing, but yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, Briz got that. Essentially, yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
And
Send it.
he's gonna go
Blanking
for the double
and spanking.
What
Okay.
was that?
17 points of damage. Bam.
That was home things. It's okay. I'll deal with that when the session ends.
And 13 points of damage. Bam.
Someone's breaking in. You should go roll
Don't mind me.
initiative.
Dude, with the way you've been rolling, maybe don't roll initiative. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Hey,
no,
that's my problem.
I'm gonna go do a persuasion roll.
All right. Garnet, it's your turn. What do you do?
I'm scared to do anything.
That's fair.
I'll
Honestly.
hit him with a life drain because that seems pain-free.
Okay. You hit him with
I
the.
slurp his life juices.
All right. You cast Slurp.
I'm gonna turn you into a Capri Sun.
I'm gonna save versus Slurp. I have failed to save versus Slurp. I am resistant to Slurpage, so I only take 23 points of damage. But unfortunately, I am now a shriveled and empty Capri Sun.
Oh. If you need to
You're
hand
just-
out the healing, the Phoenix Knights could both use 9 each.
Mm-hmm.
I go to heal Inaros because he, even
He's
though
up-
he's,
he's
full,
full
I'm
now.
like,
He's
are
good.
you okay?
Riz heal.
You just seemed like.
Are you okay?
"Oh, are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Did you need healing? Kind of peeks over to Phoenix Knight. Are
It's
you
okay, sir. I can take him.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right. We will end here, but I'm gonna take a look at the room first to see if there's anything else.
Yeah. Well, we set up the
Um,
teleportation circle for Mantra to get zipped in.
Yeah, essentially, yes. Okay.
The airdrop.
The airdrop. Yeah. No, we will go ahead and end here. We will continue this mysterious dungeon next time on Book of Dawn, Ioth Academy. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and from all of us to all of you.
It's okay, sir. I can take him.
Not in a fight.